Welcome back, Outlaws. That's right, it's KGB, your host from the Sports Network, home to your streaming Outlaws. Here we are, 45 minutes later after the hour early start. Sorry about that, everybody. I was so stoked to start in the broadcast that I actually thought it was game time. Got to looking at things like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the game don't start for an hour. So we'll have first pitch in about 20 minutes, everybody. 20 minutes and counting. We're going to go ahead and go grab your snacks, grab your drinks, get ready for the stream. And when you come back, we'll have some chit-chat. And then hopefully by that time, we'll have first pitch ready for us. I did not check the radar, but I'll be checking that on the phone during this small break here. So just to make sure we don't have any impending weather, as last night's game did have an hour and 18-minute rain delay in sometime around the 6th or the 7th inning. So, all right, so sit back, everybody, and I'll see you here in a few minutes. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. Again, I'm your host, KGB, from the Sports Network. Let's get all these lights turned on so we can get ready to rock and roll. Gonna do some last-minute flight checks here. The internet's still a little choppy, everybody, so they do have an appointment for them to actually come out and check all equipment. So we're gonna give it a go, though. It's been about a week, so I've been jonesing like hell to come do a stream with my friends. First pitch is scheduled for 6:05 Central, 7:05 Eastern. So we have about 11 minutes. 11 minutes to first pitch. Hey, how you doing, Jeremy and Matthew? And thank you for stopping in earlier, Laney. I'm sorry that your power's out. I know what it's like. Actually, I tell you, when my power is out, that's when I sleep the best. I don't know why, but it is. Even though when I have power, it's like I can't sleep without my TV running, right? But when there's no power, I sleep the deepest, it seems. So yeah, it was great while it lasted. My last stream for trying to do the NFL Hall of Fame game. I was so stoked for that game. I was so looking forward to it, and yeah, I had the internet issues that I had, so but we're gonna give her a go again. August 12th, everybody. August 12th at 12:05 Central Time. The Chicago Bears will be taking on. We play the Tennessee Titans at home. It will be our preseason home opener. So super stoked for that. Even though I don't suspect that we'll be seeing a whole lot of the starting crew. But regardless, it's still preseason and it's still football, so. Do that for tonight. Alright, so we got 13 minutes and counting, it says, for first pitch. How did I mess that up? Yes, I guess when I said 11 minutes, it was actually 14. 13 minutes and 25 seconds till first pitch. Looks like tonight, the starting pitcher for the Pirates will be Mitch Keller. He's got a 4.35 ERA coming into tonight's game. And of course, coming at bat will be Ronald Acuna Jr., who has a .339 batting average on the season, a 1.003 OPS, 25 home runs. Let's see if I can find out any other information on him. That's the one bad thing. They tell you all the other statistics except the RBIs down at the bottom here. So game one started out, Braves instantly go down 6-0. And Mav and I are sitting together on Discord, you know, because he woke me up. I slept late yesterday. And he was telling me the Braves game was on. It was already 6-0. And old Mav was giving up on him already because he's like, oh, it's over for him. He's like, we ain't winning this one. We're not even coming close. And I told him, relax. I said, you know, there's a reason they're known as the comeback kings. Well, Ozzie Albies starts us off with a solo home run. And then in comes more home runs and more. And we're up 6-5. Well, then, you know, a little bit later in the game, the Pirates put on another run. Well, comes down to the 9th inning, 3 last outs, and we get one run brought in, looking good, and then we just couldn't pull it out, you know. But that was after an hour and 18-minute rain delay. Up until the rain delay, the Braves' momentum when they started making that comeback, they had the four-run inning, and then they had, you know, another home run, another run later on in it. But you could tell that we had the momentum. And then they called a rain delay. And when we come back from the rain delay, we just did not look like, it didn't look like we had the momentum no more. And we didn't. We didn't give up any more runs. No, I think we did. I think we gave up one when we come back from rain delay. So we tried our best. But today's a new day. Tonight's a new night. So let's see if we can bounce back from last night's loss, tie this series, and then go on to take the series. It's definitely what we want. Hey, how you doing, Lenny? Just giving a chat about what was going on last night. I see the music. For whatever reason, the browsers have changed a little bit. You know, even though you got autoplay set, I noticed for mine, if I'm not actually if I don't have the browser up on top, it won't play until I do. All right, so we have 9 minutes and counting, everybody. 9 minutes and counting till first pitch. I'll tell you, the Chicago Bears are looking good this year. We're starting to get a few injuries, and we certainly don't want them, that's for sure. So for all you NFL fans, I hope you come and hang out with me on August 12th at 12 o'clock noon. That's noon Central Time, 12 p.m. Central, for preseason football. It will be the Bears preseason home opener, and kickoff should be at 12 o'clock Central. Well, probably 12:05. They usually, get a little talking in before first kick. We'll be taking on the Tennessee Titans, who will be coming to Chicago. We're looking to have a nice bounce back. I mean, we have talent. We've had talent on the team the last couple of years, but the one thing we needed to work on is our offensive line. We were hurt. We had a lot of injuries last year. They got such a talent in Justin Fields that they need to protect that youngster. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens on August 12th for their preseason opener. As I said, they won't be playing the starters. I wouldn't think it. They're not going to risk injury. That's what they're using training camps for. So looking at tonight's batting order here, we got Ronald Acuna Jr. batting top. Ozzie Albies will be batting second. Austin Riley batting third. Matt Olson will come into the fourth position tonight. Travis Darnod stepping in for Sean Murphy tonight, batting in fifth place. Marcell Ozuna will be the designated hitter tonight, batting sixth. Eddie Rosario back in the lineup. Well, he was there last night. I said back in the lineup because the last time I streamed, Kevin Pillar had stepped in for him. But batting seventh will be Eddie Rosario. Batting eighth, Orlando Arcia. And batting ninth will be Michael Harris II. And we have Yonny Chirinos. I hope I pronounced his name right. Yonny will be our starting pitcher for the night. Again, Mitch Keller will be Pittsburgh's starting pitcher tonight. We have about 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes until first pitch, everyone. I appreciate you guys stopping in and coming to hang out in the stream. Certainly look forward to that. Like I said, I've certainly been missing my friends and everybody. Oh, hey, Gene, how you doing, buddy? That's right, Redemption Day. Let's hope so. So, I did not check the statistics, but I don't think he did. I don't believe Shohei has hit anything so far. Let's give this a look. So that makes it Matt Olson sitting at 39 home runs. One run from tying Shohei right now. 2 runs from taking over, and we know Matty can put it over the wall on multiple occasions in the game. So Could tonight be the night he takes the lead from Shohei? I certainly hope so. Let's give it a look here. All right, so it looks like the Angels will be taking on the Giants tonight at 8:38 p.m. first pitch, it looks like. It doesn't tell me whether that's Eastern. So I would think that is Central. How you doing, Kenneth? Welcome in. Sorry about the little mishap earlier, everybody. I was so stoked for streaming. Somehow I had myself believing 5:05 was the start time. Even though I kind of thought, 5:05 is a little weird of a start time. And, we're 1 minute from first pitch, and it still tells me event will begin soon, and it had been saying that. So I was like, something ain't right with that. Then it's like, oh man, it's 6:05 start time. So yeah, I just took the opportunity to restart everything, the modem, the PC. We're gonna tough it out. I do have a trouble ticket in to have them come and check all my equipment. They're gonna get to the bottom of what's going on. Ever since a couple weeks ago, since that fiber cut, we've had some issues. As you guys can tell with the recent streams and whatnot. So they're trying to get on top of it and get it fixed. So I can only go as fast as they move for me. So, that's why I have not been streaming. I did come catch a stream with Mav the other day, so I could come say hi to everybody. Missed y'all, that's for sure. Missed having Gene and these jokes. So I got a little Gene fix the other day when I was streaming there with Mav. All at Mav's expense, of course. But that's okay. He's a trooper. He's a good dude. I love that guy. Love that guy like a real brother. Doesn't always do the norm thing, I should say. I'm not saying he does bad things, but he doesn't always do things on the norm or what is perceived norm. But I still love that dude. Hence, that's why I'm there for him. Help him out with all of his stream stuff. I'm happy for him that he's fully monetized now. That was the goal that we set out. When he came to me and asked me to help him with this, I knew it was going to be some time, but I knew we had it in us to get him monetized. Hopefully not too far long behind. I'll be heading in his direction hopefully soon. Like I said, that copyright strike takedown of my videos really put a halt on things for me. It stopped every bit of momentum I had. It's like I've started all over. When I post a video, it's very little views again, and it makes no sense. I just had 2 videos go up past 500,000 views between the two, and then the very next video I did barely got 20-some views. YouTube for you. But we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to focus on moving forward and getting back to that area, get back to how we'd like to be. Thank you guys. Looks like we're going to start tonight off with 5 likes already. I would say we should be having first pitch here anytime now. It says they're in commercial break, so as soon as they come back from commercial break, we'll get down to the Pittsburgh field. All right.
start with care, you get a different kind of bank. Pretty nice night here in Pittsburgh. Braves and the Pirates, game 2 of a 4-game series from PNC Park. Ronald Acuna will step in first. The lineup.
So we got Ronald Acuna Jr. stepping in to bat first.
By your local Toyota dealer. Acuna, Albies, Riley Olson, and then Darno will get the start tonight. We speculated that may be the case. Long night last night for Sean. Took a couple foul balls back behind home plate, so he will sit this evening, and Travis will get the start. And Nick on the mound.
That's smart baseball.
Mitch Keller, All-Star.
You got the guys to do it. Why not?
The All-Star break, he has struggled a little bit.
He has. You see that 9.97 ERA. Not good. The first half was really good. 9-4 with a 3.31 ERA. He's got a 6-pitch mix, which is a little crazy. 4-seamer, 93 to 98. So he's got good velocity. Sinker, cutter, sweeper, curveball, and change. The question is, what does he decide to use today?
Yeah, you said it. A little crazy.
All right, so we got the interactive up. They haven't flipped it on their end yet.
Against this Atlanta lineup that last night tried to come.
Actually, I do not know, Kenneth. I've not talked to Mav at all today.
Yeah, don't change as the offense. They've been swinging the bat so well. Don't try to do anything more because you have lost a few games in a row. And then
Matthew, welcome in. Hey, D, how you doing, buddy?
Today, the last 3 games, the shutdown inning has been a problem. They need to do what they can to keep that momentum in their favor.
Yonny Chirinos will get his 3rd start as an Atlanta Brave. Right now, he hopes the offense puts up some runs for him here in the top of the 1st.
All right, so here we go. Here is Keller's first pitch, and it's going to be a ball.
We get started with a fastball.
Ronald had
Acuna Jr.
had to get out of the way of that one. Here comes the second pitch.
Acuna's
going to start it off. That is gone. 2 pitches in. 1-0, baby. Ronald Acuna Jr. with the leadoff solo home run of the night. 26th homer of the season with his 68th RBI. There you go, baby. That's the way to start the game.
They started off with a breaking ball first pitch of the game because of that right there.
There you go, baby.
1-0. Keller
we are back.
But Ronald sitting fastball on time and absolutely demolishes this baseball. What a start.
Welcome in, D, buddy.
Wants it out over the
How about that, baby?
This is middle end. And this is exactly what Ronald
Acuna with a leadoff homer.
31st time in his career he's hit a leadoff homer.
All right, so Ozzie Albies going to start out with a high and outside the box ball 1.
The Pirates as the Braves look to end this mini 3-game skid that they're on, dropping the last 2 in Chicago and then the first game of the series here last night.
That was Acuna's 31st leadoff home run. Of his career, I believe that said.
Swings at a fastball and misses 2-1.
Albies is going to be 2-1 in the count.
As Nick was telling you, had a great first half. Made his first ever All-Star game. But the second half just has not been the same. As Ozzie goes down to a knee, did not swing there. But one of his issues in the second half has been giving up home runs.
3-1 the count.
8 home runs he's allowed in just over 21 innings since the All-Star break.
And everything that he's been throwing other than the 4-seam fastball has been getting hit hard. When you look at his heat maps, he's not getting it to the top of the zone. That's something he did well in the first half.
Let's get our chat window back up.
And if he can't get it to the top,
Albies, that's going to be foul.
Basically that nitro zone for these guys.
3-2 the count, so we have a full vote.
That's not where he needs to live.
Ronald made him pay.
Let's get our Braves batter up.
Hit that ball hard, but well foul, and a 3-2 pitch.
Here comes the pitch. Foul ball, so we'll do it again.
Ozzie hit the Braves.
Ozzie's going to hit shallow over to third baseman. Easily caught. Out number 1.
Third base. Well, yesterday, the 78-minute rain delay in the middle of the game, but much better weather here tonight. Very pleasant temperature.
Matthew, this guy.
Guys with just a few clouds mixed in.
This guy's a talent for sure. I see many, many records being broken by this guy before his.
I mean,
unless, you know, knock on wood, and God forbid it happen.
Thank goodness.
You know, unless something dramatically happens to, you know,
But now
in his career that cuts that short. I foresee a lot. I agree with you. I see a lot of records being broke.
Similar crowd to yesterday, although after the rain, understandably, the crowd really thinned out for the final few innings.
So we got Austin Riley with a 273 batting average on the season. 26 home runs, 68 RBIs with a .834 OPS on the season.
Realized the view was so beautiful. Seeing the water, the boats.
That's going to be 3-1 count.
The view is nice down on the field, but when you're sitting up where we are, it is just spectacular. Pretty good look from our vantage point.
Keller's struggling a little bit here.
3-1. Ooh.
Oh!
Home plate umpire tonight is Jeremy Riggs.
That was real generous for him. So 3-2 count. We have full boat again. You know what that means?
3-2 pitch to Riley, and it's fouled off. Wiley Ballard just informed me that in your career at this park, Nick, you hit .417. So no wonder you like PNC Park.
How many at bats?
Hall of Fame, absolutely.
12. See, but we don't worry about that.
Can of corn. Easy can of corn.
Those are just semantics. Just stick with a .417.
It doesn't matter how many at bats.
That's going to be foul ball.
Average is all that matters.
Yep.
So the count will stay the same, and we'll do it again.
Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Here comes Keller's 17th pitch.
And another foul
ball.
Riley and Keller battling here. Third at bat of the ball game. Austin has had success against Keller in his career.
Now, he popped over, actually.
4 for 8.
I started my stream by mistake an hour early. And he popped in right away and said, hey. And Riley hit with the ball.
It's ball 4, but I think it did clip.
They hit him last night as well.
I'll take this, too. I was mad about that 3-1 pitch being a ball, but
yep, I got him right on the arm.
Still gets on first base.
But last night he took one right square in the back.
So 1 on and 1 out for Matt Olson.
So here we go. We have 1 out. Runner on first, and big Matt Olson at bat. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down and out of the bottom left corner, but Matty chased it for strike number 1.
And Sid Gordon did it in 10 straight games back in 1951.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm still. I know I'm lagging behind with it. Olson out left field. Easy can of corn out number 2.
Fair territory.
I know I'm lacking on it, and I've been trying to get that stuff in. But yeah, there's more interactive stuff coming to the chat for sure.
Front runner for the MVP, but Matt Olson working his way, Nick, into that discussion along with Freddie Freeman and maybe Mookie Betts, the other one that you could talk about.
Yeah, and I think with Matt too, the thing that's going to really get people to notice, obviously the home runs and RBIs are there, but that average just keeps. All right,
so here we go. 2 outs, runner on first. We have Darnod at the plate. Darnod down the baseline. That's going to be fair. Up in the corner. Matt. We got Austin Riley moving to third, and D-Trade moving to
the Braves catcher.
Yes, he made it double.
Good swing by Travis.
We now have runners on second and third in scoring position.
Sweeper wants it away, misses middle in, and Trav puts it right inside that foul line.
Marcell Ozuna up to bat.
Yeah, chance for Marcell
Ozuna could easily put it out. We've seen him do it many times thus far in the season. So, but all we need is a base hit. Ooh, right down, strike 1.
On the fastball.
Ozuna with a 236 batting average on the season, 23 home runs, 51 ribbies, and a .784 OPS.
The Braves. And he's in some trouble here.
Yes, he is.
Ozuna softly to Hayes, though.
Over to first. That's out 3.
But the
You're
Braves
very right.
scooch up on the board
Olsen
for
is
Ronald
one
Acuna.
RBI away from 100,
This is what the
and
folks
he would be
call
the
a
third
no-doubter.
Braves as long as he does it
448
tonight.
feet, Brando.
He can't set the
Leadoff
record
home run of
now.
the year, and
Or,
third
yes,
career
he
leadoff
also
home run.
has.
Braves up
He also
1-0.
has. He's tied with the record for games with RBIs. If he gets RBI tonight, he'll set the Braves record for most consecutive games with an RBI. Yes, he is also one away from 100, which as long as he does it tonight, he's on track to be the quickest to make it to 100 within the season as a Brave. I think I'm right about that. I believe that's what they had talked about last night. I know. Definitely. Started out good, though. Hey, we got the lead. We took a 1-0 lead with Acuna's solo homer. Although it would have been nice to have had assurance runs. Assurance. Potato. We have seen him, yep, in a lot of the bigger spots. He's got the chance to be the hero and unable to pull through.
Pirates coming to the dish in the home half of the first in an early 1-0 hole, and their lineup is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. It is a very different lineup from yesterday, starting with Palacios, who will lead off. He did not start it yesterday.
Well, you figure he doesn't have
Very
as much pressure when we're up
the
big.
one that defeated the Braves 7-6 on Monday.
He gets to go out there and
they will,
just
of course,
swing
see a
away.
different pitcher, and it is the 29-year-old native of Venezuela, Yonny Chirinos, making the start.
It's going to be his third start with the Braves. The first start, 3 2/3, 4 earned against Milwaukee. Got hurt with some sinkers up in the zone, but a lot of soft contact. And last
So here is Yonny Chirinos.
That was really good. 3
Chirinos.
earned in that one.
And the first pitch.
First one's got to be shallow fly ball.
Palacios.
We got Eddie Rosario in underneath
So
the
the
easy
right
can of
fielder
corn
for
out number
Pittsburgh
1.
gets it to the left fielder for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario, 1 away. Yeah, that start
Beautiful.
for Yonny against the Angels, Nick, I thought was really encouraging.
All right,
It
D.
was. And you look at the numbers, and you see the 3 earned runs, but for 5 innings, he was really good. He left 2 runners on base in that 6th inning. They tried to push him a little bit, and both of those runners scored, but I thought overall he was really efficient, effective. That sinker split combo was really good.
And got his first win as a Brave.
But you're really looking at him just to give you 5 innings. And if he can give you more than that, you feel great, but those 5 innings were really good last time out. They just try to push it just a little bit too far.
Yeah, I think with Max Fried back, who will start his second game in his return tomorrow, if Yonny can just be a stabilizer in that 5th spot in the rotation, you feel really good about things the rest of the way. 2-0
Comes
to
the
Reynolds.
pitch.
Misses downstairs.
The key for me, too, though, with Yonny is if he gets to that 3rd time through the order, what does he have that's going to push him over the top? Because if he's not efficient,
So I do have planned
time through the order, then he's probably not going to make it through 5. I mean, through 5.
that
So
between the top
how
and
do we
bottom
get
of the
him
3rd,
a
we're going to
little
head on
deeper
over
in the ball
to
game? He barely used his slider at all since he's been here. So
Goose Sports'
you wonder if
channel,
he's gonna
and
start throwing that
I'm going
a
to give
little
him a
bit
shout
more,
out.
but
I'm going to drop him a like and
again, I think you're happy if he
and a
gets
shout out in the
5
channel.
quality innings.
in the chat.
Sinker
So
there to make it 3-1.
if you'd like to join me for that,
And down at the bottom of the zone, another
That'd be
sinker
awesome.
and a full count.
give me a second. I'll get a link to his channel.
Brian Reynolds was 0 for 3 last night. He did walk twice. And now he's walked 3 times already in the series.
Here is
has had good control this year, including the last 2 times out with the Braves. Just 2 total walks, but now
that's a link to his channel, so if you'd like to join me when I head on over there.
Now he faces
like
Andrew
I said, that'll be between the top and third inning, the top of the third and the bottom, top of the third and bottom of the third, and that break. Foul ball. So 0-2 the count. One out,
Pittsburgh
run around
team
first.
Starting to play a little bit better. Coming out of the All-Star break, they lost 5 straight. But
I'd like to do a shout out on the go with CeeLo.
10-7
I didn't see that he was streaming anything tonight. At least the last I looked, I hadn't seen anything scheduled for him.
And then beat Atlanta yesterday 7-6.
Jean Laney, she stopped in when I mistakenly started the stream an hour early and said she was sitting without power.
Because you look at this lineup and it's not anywhere close to what it was like earlier in the year. A lot of young kids in
I'm not
this
sure
lineup.
if her power's come back in yet or not.
When you get called up, you have success early. There's some energy there. Does that taper back off? Does it go back to the norm? Got a feeling this club out.
Yeah, a ton of new faces. They had 5 rookies in yesterday's lineup, and a similar story here tonight. Skipper Derek Shelton.
You think so, Matthew? I mean, I've not really seen Grissom play. So I really don't know how well. The only thing I've seen him play in is my MLB The Show game. He is our starting left fielder.
Farm system in baseball.
In that game.
They got 5 top 100 prospects now. They had 6. Henry Davis graduated from that.
Braves saw him yesterday. Davis not in the lineup tonight. Chirinos 1-2 up and in. It's like Jeff and I talked about last night, Nick. The question is,
I've never seen him play.
Those guys, and can you develop them and start to really build a contender? They've struggled to do that here in Pittsburgh.
The tough part is when you rely on too much young talent.
Yeah.
You aren't getting hit.
Yeah, Gene. If you didn't hear me, lady sitting without power. That's what she said around 10 after 5 my time.
One of their veterans returning.
So about an hour and 15 minutes ago, she was sitting without power.
Back-to-back full counts. After Chirinos walked Reynolds, it's now 3-2 to McCutchen.
All right, so we got 3-2 count. McCutchen with a .260 batting average on the season, .780 OPS with 10 home runs. Here comes the windup and the pitch. That's going to be ball 4.
Inside. Boy, over his last 13 innings pitched, he had 2 walks total, and now he has back-to-back walks here in the first inning.
Yeah.
Singer's got some movement. He just has to trust it. But this club has been really good about taking their walks. They had 6 walks yesterday. 3 of those scored, by the way. Their walk rate's 5th best in baseball.
And they've had
we got Jack Sawinski with a .217 batting average, 21 home runs, 53 RBIs, and a .811 OPS on the season. I know, this little mini skid they've had recently, uncharacteristic for them.
There's a splitter on the outside corner, 0-2. Even with this mini 3-game slide Atlanta's on, still 30 games over 500, still with the best record in baseball, and still a commanding 10-game lead in the National League East. Darno can't hang on, and that got a piece of home plate umpire Jeremy Riggs. Travis checking on him. He says he's fine.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow.
Knocked the mask right off.
Knocked the mask right off the umpire.
I think Travis was more worried about Jeremy than Jeremy was worried about Jeremy there, which is nice of the Braves catcher.
That was a nasty looking one. Right down and took the bumps mask right off his face hitting.
Splitter well located.
That's going to be a strike 3 for
his first strikeout.
His first strikeout of the night.
Good job with that split. That split was so good last
Thank
time
you,
out.
Kenneth. We got K in the chat.
He's going to have to throw it a lot and perfectly located on the outside corner.
So 2 outs with 2 on. And Ke'Bryan Hayes, who did not play in yesterday's game, returning to his slot third base tonight.
Hey, CeeLo, how you doing, buddy?
Hits this well.
Hey, I appreciate that. Oh, that is a home run. That is going to be a 3-run blast for the Pirates. Pirates are going to take the lead 3-1. The youngster gave it up. I appreciate you stopping in, my friend.
Try to get that.
I just gave out some shout-outs and had you called out there for Ron to go with Elo.
Hit a lot of home runs. Hasn't been known for his power, but those mistakes to big league hitters typically go out of the yard.
I've seen your message about your test stream with your new laptop. You had a little bit of difficulty, but I'm sure you'll get all that figured out and be raring to go for your next one.
Rivas takes a strike. Now those 2 walks coming back to bite Yonny Chirinos there.
Definitely, Gene. Surgery Thursday, huh? I concur there with CeeLo.
Get to it. He was cheating up the middle.
Oh, that's going to be a base hit, so the bleeding continues.
Pirates had some good swings last night. I know the lineup changed a little bit, but had some good swings today so far, and that's one thing they did last night really well, just staying inside the baseball.
Absolutely, Kenneth. He's definitely have my thoughts and wishes with him. Even though you won't need it, my friend, because everything's going to go just fine.
And while they discuss,
nice.
We pause for a word.
Very nice.
Knock game day out of the
I'll
park.
definitely come check you out.
You going at Racetrack, proud hometown partner of the Atlanta Braves.
So Liover Peguero, another one of those young rookies.
Everything's going to be all right, Gene. Just keep positive thoughts, and everything will go just fine for you. Oh, now D-Train takes one in the face. Oh, man. Oh, it might have got him in the unmentionable area.
I saw Murphy get dinged up a little bit in that Cubs series, too.
Here's a closer look. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. I thought he took it in the face, but no. He took it in the jewels.
That jump he did was really going to help anything. But whatever it takes to get ready for the 0-1 pitch. A good block there, 1-1.
Positive thoughts, Gene, my friend. One and one the count, 2 outs, runner on first. We got bottom of the first. Pirates took the lead 3-1. We got Chirinos trying to get out of this inning.
This just the 16th
without giving up any more damage there.
Over Peguero, the second baseman for Pittsburgh.
All right, so here comes the windup in the pitch.
And the 2-1 is
that's going to be base hit right out to center field.
So back-to-back singles on the heels of that.
They're going to hold the runners at first and second.
Yonny Chirinos struck.
But we have 2 out. Runners on first and second.
110 off the bat. Got to find a way to get that sinker down in the zone.
Well, this is coming a day after Spencer Strider had by far his shortest outing of the year.
I know, right, Dean?
He's certainly hoping to get a little distance from Chirinos tonight here on a long road trip.
I get bad stomach infections all the time with the Crohn's disease and other whatnots for me that
Last 3 games,
I hate going in for their
4 Morton 4 1/3, and
their
2 2/3.
Oh, and I can't remember what it's called. It's like you're sitting inside a donut, and it does all the scanning on you.
Giving up.
You always make me drink this nasty ass liquid.
Oh, strike count to Williams.
Can't stand that stuff, and it just makes you glow on the inside for them for when they do the CAT scan or whatever the hell it is. Ozzie with the catch. That's going to get him out of the inning. But the damage has been done. The Pirates are taking the lead 3-1. We're going to head to the top of the second where we'll have the Braves batting order coming in. We'll have Eddie Rosario, Orlando Arcia, and Michael Harris batting when they return. Because of the internet and just not wanting to have any complications, I'm not going to be opening. I probably will not do highlights tonight, guys and gals, because it actually takes more resources and whatnot to do them. To do them the way I have it set up, it takes another 2 browser windows, so I don't want to cause it to start fluctuating again. So we'll have to hold off on that. And any unnecessary opening of pages. If I can do it on my phone, that's how I'll do a lot of it today. And that's until, what is today? See, I'm lost in my days even. Today's Tuesday. I believe they come Thursday. I got a scheduled Thursday appointment for them to come check the equipment. But, they get their internet from Windstream as their provider, and then they provide out to a lot of people like in rural areas like myself over the air internet.
What they've been doing in the past. The one thing that is
so
a little bit
a few weeks back, Windstream had a fiber cut down in Des Moines.
That's a pretty big number overall.
And things just haven't been the same for me since.
Over the last week and a half as well.
But they'll get it figured out.
Got the 1 run in the first, but then the Pirates came right back with 3. And now the bottom 3
All right, here we go.
Will face Keller here, starting with Rosario.
Rosario with a .242 batting average on the season. Got 16 home runs and a .743 OPS on the season.
First game of the series.
Boy, that ump is getting pretty generous with some strikes for the Pirates already. There's no way that, I don't care what the interactive shows, that was 3 inches below the line.
And Eddie is first.
There, Eddie's going to get us a base hit right out right field.
For a leadoff single.
That's what we want.
Nice swing by Eddie.
Tie and run now coming to the plate.
Been scuffling a bit. A lot of times when you scuffle, you try to do a little bit too much, but that was nice, calm, easy swing from Eddie.
And we'll bring up the shortstop Orlando Arcia, hitting just below 300 with 11 homers and 39 runs driven in. I would think, though, Gene, that depending on like the preferred drink, beer and stuff-wise like that, I would think it probably depend on the
Keller's
brand.
second best pitch of the year.
Your heavier beers, absolutely not.
Sweeper about 17% of the time, but
I would recommend, if they said you could take it with clear liquids, I'd recommend going going down to the store and getting like chicken broth or something, and trying to do it with that.
Try to master. What's that like from a hitter's perspective?
I know it's nasty because every time I go to have the CAT scan or whatever it is that they put me in the big tube, shoot you up where it makes you feel like you're gonna piss your pants. Actually, it makes you feel like you're pissing your pants. Oh, very nice. That should have been a double play, but the Pirates unable to come up with even one. So we have runners on first and second. Top of the second with no outs.
Strange play.
Can do Sprite, yeah.
And that's why that secondary
I did a lot of mine with
he does hustles and makes the
chicken broth if I was able to.
Panic a little bit there, and Peguero can't make the play.
And except the time they made me drink the gallon of it.
Well,
and I had to drink all that, and I wasn't allowed to drink anything else. It had to be done by a certain time in the night. Oh, that sucked. I mean, that was some nasty stuff.
Yeah, so with Keller, you kind of have to look at what he's been throwing a lot lately, for one. Are there any tendencies with it? If he's got that big sweeper, especially for righties, you want to lay
that's going to be strike
one.
Like, 1-1 the count. Harris with a 283 batting average on the season, 11 home runs, 34 RBIs, and his OPS is .793 on the season. High and outside the box, so that's going to be ball 2.
He's really struggled with too.
We got a 2-1 count with
has not been a good pitch in the
runners on first and second with no outs. Top of the second with the Pirates currently leading 3-1 over the Atlanta Braves.
That mistake, and it's out on the plate, and I drive it.
Oh, man.
2 balls and 2 strikes. There was the
I have to do that at least once a year, brother.
Located 1-2.
Zaxby's indescribably good play.
But like I told you, just keep positive thoughts. Everything's going to go good for you.
Since the All-Star break, just continuing to get better. Full count.
I mean, man, you're Mean Gene, brother.
Major League Baseball.
Nothing can happen to you, bro. I definitely got you in my thoughts, prayers, and everything. So
after that obviously fantastic rookie season, but
that was kind of the sucky thing for me was the no liquids afterwards.
And that was filthy too. That's a pitch that Keller just started throwing this year, was much better in the first half. When he's able to locate like that with that kind of movement, it's tough.
Oh yeah, Matthew. They'll drink mouthwash because it gets it's got alcohol in it. It's drunk.
Second pitch of the ball game. Acuna hit it out to left center.
Cough syrup as well.
First pitch here, grounds to short.
Oh, they're going to ground into a double.
And it's a 6-4.
That's a double, but
play.
We have a runner. So oh no, that was it.
Start the inning, but the Braves unable to get any runs.
We had a good start, but grounded into a double play for the inning to be over. Or that at bat, anyways. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Yeah, you'd be real surprised, Matthew, what people have drank to get drunk. It's actually not. I don't mean to giggle or laugh or anything, because really it's more of a disease that people that will do that to get a high. Addiction is a disease in my eyes. Damn it, spill all over myself. So we'll have Jason DeLay at bat when the Pirates come back. On deck will be Josh Palacios, and then Brian Reynolds will be batting third in the hole. Yeah, Gene, I had I had an uncle. He's passed away quite a few years ago now. But
Yonny Chirinos looking
that's how he was too. Like Bill would drink until he went to sleep, and the first thing he did as soon as he opened his eyes would be crack another beer. He drank every day, all day long, from the time he woke up until the time he went to bed, and he passed away from liver disease from it.
The split will play off that, but the wild card is that slider. He threw it a little bit last game, hoping
that man would come out on break during his noon lunch break, and he drank Old Milwaukee.
There, and it makes it
That's all he ever drank.
Goes back to back with it too.
And he would come out and he would purposely leave his beer in the truck in the hot heat. Because that's how he drank the beer.
August of 2020.
So he would, feel more from it, from drinking warm beer, which, if any of you know, you will actually get drunker drinking warm beer than you will cold. Or drunker fast. Drunk fast. There we go.
And when that injury happened, he really felt like he was starting to hit his stride. He was 26 years old, felt like he was adjusting, getting to that big league level, and then boom, you have that happen and throws everything.
Oh, that's too bad.
And then you have to get an opportunity to pitch in games consistently. For him, he wants to be a starter, so he's getting that opportunity here.
All right, so Chirinos with a 1-2 count.
You deal with an injury, trying to
you
come
got
back is tough.
Delay with a .264 batting average on the season.
Time, depending on what that injury is.
1 home run with a .710 OPS on the season. Foul ball.
Well, there's a 1-ball, 2-strike count here on the catcher, Jason Delay.
Yeah, it sounds to be. Foul ball again.
Battling. He's a Georgia kid, Jason Delay. He was born in Plano, Texas, but he grew up in Johns Creek, Georgia. Went to Northview High School, just 25 miles northeast of Truist Park, so he knows a lot about the Atlanta Braves.
Fun fact that
down on the dirt, so 2-2 the count.
I used to go to car shows at Northview High School.
That's a great lead-in, by the way. It's just telling everybody they're not going to care about what you're telling them. 2-2.
Here comes the pitch.
Wait, car shows?
Foul ball, so we'll do it again.
Big car show in Atlanta. I think it's the first Sunday of every month. Started at Northview High School.
And so you would go up there?
Yeah, so then I went over there. And
Are you a collector?
I'm not a collector, but I enjoy cars.
You're an admirer.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, a delay.
Foul ball again.
Pesky here in this at-bat.
Again, everybody, I'd like to do a shout-out to On The Go with CeeLo.
If he can throw that slider
He's
our
streaming buddy that does a lot of sports streams,
inside, fouling those balls
as well as vlogs when they're inside the Disney parks. So head on over to your YouTube search and type in On The Go with CeeLo. Check his stream out. He does a lot of great streams. So.
And Yonny strikes him out on the split.
Very knowledgeable about what he does.
In the bottom of the second.
So if you like what you hear and see here at any time, any day, shout out.
Good location.
If you like what you see here at all, definitely you'll love what he does as put together. He has way more interactive stuff for the chat to interact with, which are things that we're going to be adding into the channel here over the next so many streams. So
you have to add that.
Yeah, he's a great streamer. Check him out.
You might not have the sinker split on, so you have to have something else you can go to.
Quickly 0-2, and there's that splitter again. Top of the order here in Palacios. Matt Olson has it. Yonny covers. Getting an another look
Yep.
at it, though. I mean, that
Yep. Matthew,
is
so many
significant. The
people,
sinker obviously similar, but just totally different.
so
on the
many
sliders.
people have fell to that fate.
But you look at that split. His split's good, but it's not Kevin Gausman's split. So Gausman can live off.
And
that
unfortunately,
split.
there's nothing
At
you
times
can
it's
do
gonna be
about it
Excellent. It was really good last time out.
because
I don't know if he was trying
you
to do
can
it or
stick
not, but it was
somebody in
really
rehab
breaking right
1,000
to left and right. I don't
times
know if
and
he
they
was trying
can
to do that.
come out and relapse
But
1,001.
consistently, you're gonna have that third pitch.
They'll never get clean until they want to help themselves. Once they want to get clean and they want to help themselves,
who walked
then-
last inning. It was the walk
then,
to Reynolds and then the walk to McCutcheon that
something
kind of
could-
set
you
up
know,
the
their
trouble
help
spot,
could be
and then
given.
Brian Hayes had the 3-run homer.
here comes the pitch. That's going to be out to
Out
center.
and it's going to be a
Caught by
1-2-3
Michael
bottom of the
Harris
second.
for
Good bounce
the
back
third
inning
out.
for Yonny
That's
Chirinos.
the end of the second. We're going to be heading to the top of the third. Remember, everybody, we're going to be stopping over on Goose Sports' channel between the break between the top of the third and the bottom of the third. We're going to head on over there. I'm going to drop him a thumbs up and leave him a nice chat message. Return the favor as he stopped in the earlier stream that I started early by mistake. And we plugged on the go with CeeLo now. Another plug we'll get at after a bit will be Doghouse Grub. I'll get a link to. I'll go ahead and plug his channel, but I'll get a link to you shortly after. That's Doghouse Grub. It's one of Mav's personal buddies in real life that he's known for 20 plus years. And I'll tell you what, if Mav says the guy's all right, then he's all right in my book. Mav's got a good judge of character. And from what I've seen and chatted with the guy, back and forth through YouTube messages and whatnot, he seems to be a pretty decent dude. So that's Doghouse Grub, and I will get you a link. I currently have Goose's link all set up in the chat right now to go. So after I post that up, I'll get a link to that Doghouse Grub for you. I know he's working on getting some new content out, but he does have a few recipe
Braves baseball up
cooking. He does a lot of backyard cooking and grilling.
Braves got a run on the top of the
And-
first on the
and
Acuna
whatnot,
homer,
so.
and then Pittsburgh had a 3-run shot.
All right, here we go. We're back to the top of the third. Here comes Keller's first pitch.
Now we go to the third.
Foul ball, Ozzy Albies.
Foul ball off
0
the bat of
and
Ozzy
1.
Albies. '26th homer of the season yesterday for Ozzy. And he leads all second basemen in homers and runs driven in with 79 of those.
Foul ball again. That's going to be 1-2 to count. Ozzy with a 260 average on the season.
Reaching for it.
That's going to be a blooper. Will it drop? It drops in for a base hit.
With 2 strikes there. Leadoff single, Ozzy Albies.
A blooper that was just far enough over the third baseman's head, and it dropped in
Ozzy's bat to ball skills are
just
so good.
in
Yes, he
front
can
of
look
the-
bad at times, and he swings it
just in front of the left
You
fielder.
can't teach that. The adjustability in that swing, hands back, bat to the ball with 2 strikes, getting on base. That's huge.
He took that right off the dirt.
That's going to be a leadoff single for Ozzy Albies. So we have Austin Riley heading to the plate. Riley is 1 for 1 today.
Yeah, that's a good.
He was
count.
hit by a pitch in the first, so
Austin
I
Riley
guess
got hit by
I guess
a
they
pitch back
they
in the
consider
first
that 0 for 1.
2-0.
Riley with 273 batting
Well,
average,
the second
26
inning, the
home
Braves
runs,
got
68
two singles to
RBIs,
start the frame,
and a
but they couldn't do anything with it.
.835
Let's see if they
OPS
can
on the
move
season.
Ozzie over and get him in.
He's 2-0 in the count. No outs, runner out first.
Riley lifts
Big
it in the air down
swing.
the right field line.
That's going to be
Palacios
caught in the corner.
And Ozzie
Alves
stays
will
put.
hold at first. Out number one.
See that Ozzie swing again, though.
Watch how he keeps the hands back, too. The weight is shifted out front, but he sinks in the legs. Hands back. Just a beautiful job of putting the ball in play.
Yeah, there's not many guys that can go down and get that and send that to left field, but Ozzie one of them. Matt Olson now. There's a strike on a sweeper.
Except when he vouched for me.
And Mitch Keller's 0-1 way inside. Mitch, his 5th year, all with the Pirates. This is his 92nd career start.
All right, so we got big man Matt Olson at bat. He's 1-1 in the count.
First All-Star team.
We have one out, runner on first. Can Matt Olson hit his 40th homer of the night?
But here he's giving up a base
There we
hit to
go.
Matt
There's a
Olson.
base hit for Matt.
Ozzie's gonna head for third.
Ozzie's heading for third,
Runners at the
and he's
corners
in
and one
first.
out.
He's in safe, so we have runners on the corners. One out, top of the third. Pirates currently
That bat, too, by
leading
Matt.
the Atlanta Braves 3-1.
Getting a cutter middle, not trying to do all the damage with it. That's something he's been really good at recently too, is just taking what the pitchers give him. He's not trying to hit a home run every time. Middle stays inside.
Can
of it.
Olson,
Braves first to third. I
can
think
he
we say that
surpass
every
and
other
take
inning.
the
Now can
set
they
the
do
record
something with it here
for
at
most
the top of the
consecutive
third?
games with
Travis
RBI?
d'Arnaud doubled back in the first. I don't even know. Once Ozzie gets on base, he should just throw his helmet in the dugout, because it's virtually never with him when he's running the bases, because it falls off so quickly. d'Arnaud.
He's going to have it out to the middle. That's going to be a double.
All the way out to the deepest part of the park.
Ozzie in to score.
We are tied at 3.
Matt Olson in to score. We are tied at 3. That is a 2-run, 2 RBI double for Darnod.
Keller tried to go.
That's
that
his
sweeper
second
again. That's
double
the
on the
same
night.
Pitch.
Ninth
He
double
hit
of
in
the
the
season
first
for
at-bat.
Travis.
You see the location though, up in the zone. He's not getting it down where he needs it. If it's elevated, you can barrel it up, put it in gaps, and that's what Trav does.
Oh, sorry about the yawns, everybody.
Matt able to come in standing.
Tie
A
game.
brand new ball game, and now here's Marcell Ozuna. Fouled off. We've said it so many times this year, Nick, but Travis d'Arnaud does not get regular reps because of Sean Murphy, and he's okay with that. But boy, does he produce.
I've talked to him about that too. How do you do this? I mean, obviously he's a veteran guy, understands what he needs to do to get ready, but they work tirelessly in that cage off the machine.
Ozuna
Ozuna's going to have a hit out to the outfield.
So he'll stop at third. But there
Darnod moves to third, and Ozuna on first. So again, one out
Nice job by Marcell
with
too.
runners on the
Getting
corner.
off the plate, pulling the hands inside.
Braves now 90 feet from taking the lead.
Another good swing. Tough to get the barrel to that ball. Doesn't fully get it there, but stays behind enough and lines it to left. But going back to Travis real fast, they work in that cage every single day on high velocity machine. They want to see velo, so they're ready for that. And that's the one way that these guys stay ready when they don't get the regular reps.
All right.
Travis and
Welcome back,
everybody has
D.
been ready so far tonight. Atlanta already has 8 hits. Eddie has one of them. He's singled last inning. Yeah, the chop is on. Good Braves contingent here tonight at PNC Park.
Eddie Rosario, 1 for 1 tonight, single in the second. A 244 batting average on the season, 16 home runs, 48 RBIs, and a .746 OPS on the season.
Able to get that by Eddie.
Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hey, how you doing there, Gator? Welcome in.
Mitch Keller, 27-year-old former second-round pick by the Pirates in 2014. Deals it to Eddie, and he fouls it down the left field line.
Foul ball.
Good catch out there. Oh, give it to the kid. Round of applause.
Would you give it to the kid?
Absolutely. Unless I had a child at home that I needed to take it home to.
Here comes the
Why, would
pitch.
you not?
No, I would.
Okay.
On the outside, that's going to be ball
I don't need a
2.
baseball.
So the count is
Probably
now
got a couple
2-2.
Got a couple.
1 out with runners on the corners.
Appreciate that.
The Atlanta Braves have just tied the score 3-3.
2-2 pitch
the
here with 2 on.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
And Eddie swings through a curveball for the second out. Well, you probably have a lot of cool baseballs.
So that's going to be out number 2 with the big swing and a miss by Eddie Rosario.
Baseballs from the parks that were either new or they had the All-Star game the year before because they would throw those balls into the BP rack. And so I've got a few All-Star balls, a few new park balls. I gave them to my dad, though, so I have to go back and look and see what they are.
Good son. Orlando Arcia now.
Okay.
They'll appeal down. He did not
Let's
go.
get that re-going for you. Thank you for the notification there, guys. I looked over there and
I've seen those All-Star balls.
recognize
They're cool.
that,
So, yeah, there's something about those that's just a little bit cooler.
I mean, I've never been to an All-Star game and never will be, honestly, but
Orlando tries to shoot it the other way, but Peguero's able to get over there and retire.
That's going to retire the side, so
Travis d'Arnaud.
we are in the middle of the third.
Double to left center, and we are tied.
All right, everybody, I'm going to head on over to Goose Sports' channel. Down in the bottom, cover your chat. If you'd like to join me, to go over and drop him a like, drop that thumbs up, and maybe give him a comment, feel free to join me. Yeah, always get his ads. One of the last times I came in there, the ad was about pooping. I was like, no. All right, here we are live over at Goose Sports.
What's up, Gator? How you doing, Gator?
There we go. What's up, brother?
Hello, Gator. What's up, Clan? How you doing, man? How'd your stream
Doing good,
go?
buddy. Doing great.
Doing well.
All right, everybody. So there we have
Come on
it.
by, Clan.
Yeah, not a problem, my
Doing well
friend.
tonight on this Tuesday night, man.
Tuesday night, I know it.
Yeah,
Early night.
McCutcheon.
All right, you have a good stream, brother.
McCutcheon will lead things off in a 3-3
Pittsburgh,
game in the
here in the
bottom of
bottom of
inning
third
number
inning.
3. Yonny Chirinos now got a couple of runs, and now he's
McCutcheon
back
leads it
to
off
level here
here
as he
for
climbs the
Pittsburgh.
hill in the center of the diamond.
All right, so let's get back to the game here, everybody.
First pitch, a strike at the knees to McCutcheon, the 36-year-old veteran, former NL MVP.
All right, so the first pitch was a strike to
top 5
Andrew
MVP
McCutcheon.
He was the face
Down
of the
and dirty.
franchise for a long time.
That's going
from
to be ball
2009
one.
to 2017. Then he bounced around and then signed a one-year deal
got
to
put in the
return to
corner?
Pittsburgh in January. And earlier today, you and I were watching this cool moment with his two sons, Steele and Armani, down there. How neat is this? And how cute are those kids?
Hey, by the way, the little one swinging hammered a couple balls into the infield.
And every time he swung,
Give me
he
a
fell
second
down.
here. I'm just catching up on the chat for what I missed, everybody.
He and his wife Maria, they also have a daughter, but just a special moment, I'm sure, to be out there with the little boys before the game.
Team.
3-1 from Yonny. Broken bat.
That's going to be on over to
Now
Matt
as he takes
Olson
care
for
of
out number
business,
one.
One away.
I was wondering what kind of balls he was throwing. Look at that jumping.
He jumps and falls.
Love it.
And we were watching it. It was like the same record on repeat.
Hey, Lane, how you doing? Welcome
Oh,
back.
cute. Oh, cute.
I think this has to be a little bit more special. Obviously, he's had a great career, but to be able to bring the kids out, give them this experience.
Glad to see that your power's back for sure.
It's such a cool time for him.
I know I wouldn't want to be without mine.
Loves him deeply. Sawinski fouls it away 0-1. Well, Chirinos got the 1-2-3 second. Let's see if he can bounce back here, Nick. He's looked strong since the rough start there in the first inning.
Mixing that slider in a little bit more. It's been a good thing.
Another innocent ground ball.
That's going to be a grounder over to Matt Olson, who steps on the bag for out
That
number
split
2.
location right there is where he needs to stay. And I know he's probably not thrilled with that first inning, but the ball game's tied, and his job now is to eat some innings and keep them in the ball game.
28 pitches in that first inning, 16 in the second, and now 7 to get 2 outs here in the third. This is the guy who touched him up for a 3-run homer, Brian Hayes.
Here comes the pitch.
Good.
That's going to be strike one, so 1-1 the count.
Not much he could do with that slider.
Hayes is 1 for 1 on the night. He had a 3-run home
It's just
run
so
blast
crazy
in the
think
first to
that
give the
he has
Pirates their
absolutely
first
gone away
lead of
from
the
that
night.
Slider. First 2 starts with the Braves.
The Braves have since then come back to tie the game at 3.
And on the season, he's thrown 28% of the time, and with the Braves, 7%.
And all those other appearances this year where he used that slider heavily, obviously with Tampa Bay before they designated him for assignment. And a foul tip into the mitt, and a 1-2-3 inning. Yonny Chirinos has set down 7 Pirates in a row.
That's going to be the end of the third already. So we're going to head to the top of the fourth when they come back, and we'll see Michael Harris, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Ozzie Albies at bat. Yeah, at least it did. I mean, I truly think if they wouldn't have had the rain delay that they had last night, there's a real damn good chance that we would have took last night's game. We had all the momentum going into that when they rain delayed us. We came back after an hour and 18-minute rain delay, and we just couldn't put 2 and 2 together. Now we did score a run there in the ninth to bring it to 7-6, but yeah, we just couldn't do it. Oh, you boys are already in the corner, huh? Oh, I knew I missed something. You guys make me laugh so much. We need Matty. We need him to hit a home run. Home run to give him that RBI that he needs to keep his streak of consecutive games.
Opened back in 2001.
Most consecutive games with
the
a RBI.
2006.
He tied it last night.
Tonight it's
He's only the third Brave
between the Braves
to
and the
accomplish
Pirates,
10 games.
Brandon Gaunt, Nick Green, Kelly Kroll with you.
All right, so here comes Michael Harris.
Takes the first pitch inside.
First pitch is going to be ball one.
Michael, 2 hits last night. He struck out in the second so far this evening.
Here comes the pitch. Strike one. 3-1 the count.
Fastball in there, 3-1. Line drive the other way.
That could be a base hit for Harris.
Acuna had the homer in the first, and now singles to start the second, third, and fourth. And before Ronald comes back up, we go down to Kelly Kroll.
Well, I thought it was so timely seeing McCutchen out there with his kids. And the truth is, right, these guys never grow up. Am I right? You guys were down there for batting practice today as Ronald is putting on a show like he always does. But little did we know until he takes off sprinting down the right field line that there was this bet that he couldn't hit it over the It's Miller
I don't remember.
center into the Allegheny.
Travis Sternad had 2 RBI double.
Nuts. Absolutely bananas. You guys saw it.
He's able to bring Riley and
yeah, right over
Ozzie,
that.
I
So I don't know, 448 in the first inning.
Ozzie and Riley,
but
or no.
was something else. And apparently, Raisel Iglesias had said
Riley and Olsen
do it. So
I don't remember who he scored, but it was a 2 RBIs.
You know,
double, so.
I didn't have. I should have asked, and I didn't because I had a feeling they weren't going to tell me, Nick. It was one of those moments, right, between teammates and gentleman's wager. Though I'm sure he got something good because that was one of the better celebrations I'd seen from him. It was cute.
Probably a Zaxby's salad.
There you go.
That one stays fair down the first base line, though, and Ronald frustrated there. That ball just kind of found his bat. It does move Harris into scoring position.
Harris moves to second, but Acuna Jr. just
one of those breaking balls.
Oh.
Didn't really break the way he thought it was going to break, and the check swing ends up turning into an out. But
he went to check it, and it still caught the tip of the bat
cool.
and
stayed
fair.
Ronald,
so
if it
out
would
number one.
Be hit in left center into the river, but for him to do that to right center
yes,
with
ma'am.
that much power, just so impressive.
Ozzie,
this ball struck
that's
pretty
deep,
well, but
out to
well
the track, caught.
The deepest part of the park there. And Michael Harris will tag.
Harris will move to third, but we have 2 outs. Runner 90 feet from scoring and taking the lead for the second time on the day.
So Ozzie is 1 for 3, just missing a home run there. Got a little too much loft on it. Let's see if Austin Riley could put the Braves back in front here.
Come on, Riley. Riley is 0 for 1 tonight. He was hit by the pitch in the first inning.
I do have a feeling with a 4-game series here, though, that some Brave is going to put one in the Allegheny. Now it's a crush. You got to hit it hard.
I think I've got to go back and look. I think Matt Olson might have put one out there last year.
Riley.
Gotta go back and look.
That's going to be foul ball for
Matt
1-1 the
has
count.
top to do it. There's no question. For a lefty, obviously a lot easier than a righty.
Can the Braves get a run and take the lead?
August 24th.
Pitcher sets. Here comes the pitch. Down and dirty. That's going to be ball 2.
It was 24th last year that he, in the series here, that he hit it out into the Allegheny.
Yep, 420 feet.
That's child's play for Matt Olson. He hits those in his sleep.
So 69 homers have gone into the Allegheny.
3-1 count.
Matt was player number 66.
Well, maybe he'll be player 70 as well. Meanwhile, a 3-1 pitch coming here to Austin Riley. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 the count. You know what that means? Ubo. Come on, Riley.
Braves potential go-ahead run.
Get us the lead. Get us the lead. Come on.
Austin in the air to right.
That's going to be over in the corner.
Oh, my goodness. What a catch.
Wow, what a catch. Pirates right fielder goes over the barricade, does a somersault over the barricade, and catches the ball. Out number 3.
Over the railing to keep this a 3-3 game. My goodness.
Yes. Yeah, lady, they don't, the Angels don't play until 8:28, I believe, is first pitch for them. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. I certainly appreciate you guys. I'm going to throw a little bit of music on, and I'm going to step away to use the bathroom, guys and gals. So I will see you as soon as they come back.
Associates. This is something we told you about the other day. The Braves have used 15 starting pitchers this year, and that is only behind the Rays, Royals.
All right, I am back.
Most in Major League Baseball.
When you look at winning percentage, look at Kansas City, Oakland. You've got the Rockies down.
Well, actually, it's snack time. I got to head to the kitchen. I'll be right back.
Win consistently when you use that many starting pitchers, but give the Braves credit. These guys have done a nice job of riding that ship.
The franchise record for starting pitchers used in a season for Atlanta is 16. That happened in 2016, but remember that team didn't fare very well. They went 68-93. This version of the Braves is sitting at 70-40. And one of those starters, Yonny Chirinos, out here in the 4th inning and pitching it high to Rivas. Rivas acquired from the Padres at the trade deadline Tuesday. And he's had a good start to his short career here in Pittsburgh. Friday, he was just a double shy of the cycle in a game against Milwaukee. He had a single here tonight in the 1st. 3-2. Smoke to center. Michael back, and he'll watch it go. And Pittsburgh has their lead back at 4-3.
That's a good swing. Yonny throws that sinker. You see the location, middle of the plate, just above the knees, and too late, but a charge it at 419 feet. Excuse me, Rivas.
And all four.
Well, it looks like the Pirates have just hit a solo home run to take the lead, 4-3.
And now Peguero. Austin Riley, tough in between.
Riley with the catch and throw. He is out.
Through a strike to
Out number one.
Peguero.
What a play by Austin. Good first step. See him get down to the ground. Gives himself a little bit of room. You can't catch that ball out front. You got to give with it a little bit. Gets up, a perfect throw to first. Outstanding play.
That was so smooth, so fluid, all in one motion.
Oh, baked ziti. That sounds good.
And now Alika Williams. Another chance for Austin. He says this one's a little easier.
Riley with another one. Over the first, out number 2.
So 2 outs, and now the catcher, Jason.
I'm
Belay.
just having.
You and I were discussing in between the inning that he was a teammate of Kyle Wright's at Vanderbilt.
He was.
Corn chips, I guess.
Go back and look at Vanderbilt, and obviously they have had a lot of good players. But
Chili cheese Fritos.
Reynolds, Dansby Swanson, obviously Kyle Wright.
And the infamous Ding Dong.
Carson Fulmer.
Yeah,
That is my supper for tonight.
They won the 2014 College World Series.
There's Maverick Sports.
Brian Reynolds,
What's
who
up,
you
Mav?
mentioned on that team, now his Pirates teammate, out in left field and batting second tonight. Arcia charges. So the homer and then 3
Arcia's going to step in for out number 3. That's going to end the fourth. We're going to head to the top of the 5th. The Braves now down 3-4. 4-3, 3-4, whichever you way. No, I picked up on it. I sat here reading some. I even yelled out, I seen that you said you just ate baked ziti. I said that sounded really good. Okay, I didn't see that part about Mav's last stream being a farm animal theme. Mav's over there like, man, they're never going to drop that. Oh, yeah. And there's a barbecue. The ones that I like a little more than these are, no, sorry, not barbecue. These are chili cheese. The ones I like the best
Each home run
are the
hit
little
by the
twisty
Braves over
ones.
the next 3 years,
Those are
Lewis
really
donates
good.
$755 to the Braves Foundation's Henry Lewis Aaron Fund.
All right, so here we go. Big Matt Olson heading to the plate.
213 homers,
Will Olson hit his 40th homer of the night.
And Ronald Acuna adding to that total with a solo homer.
A home run will give him the RBI he needs to hit 100 and to extend his consecutive game streak with an RBI out to 11.
They just showed Brett Michaels in the crowd from Poison. By the way, the crowd was really excited to see him here. He's a Pennsylvania native.
That's going to be 2-0 the count.
If you haven't heard of the band Poison, then you probably are younger than Nick and I. Probably
Now
a
there's
safe
pitch.
bet. 2 balls.
A ball.
Fouled back. Well, Matt Olson chasing history, trying to get to 100 runs driven in 111 games, just like Wally did back in 1935.
What a list, too.
Yeah, you think? It's amazing.
I mentioned this earlier with Matt. His first 68 games, he hit 228. Those last 42 games, he's hit 329 with 54 RBIs.
Oh, foul ball.
And in that stretch,
That got a piece of Matt there.
because of the increased production in the batting average department, Nick,
He's
the
walking it
strikeout
off.
rate has plummeted.
Yeah, it has. And I mentioned the fact that he's been able to use the entire field a little bit better. He's covering both sides of the plate, but runners in scoring position. The first 68 games, 154. The last 42, 615. 615.
And starting to can put his name in that MVP category along with Ronald. Yeah, I mean,
but he's having a lot of
So do I.
bats like this.
So do I, Laney.
line drive. Just
Oh,
missed
line
extra
drive
bases
out.
there.
Foul ball. Be nice to
just
see
think that
Matty
number
put
is
you
just-
over tonight and
It's
Shohei
just
getting
mind-blowing.
on.
And obviously, you're going to have a lot of guys on base with Ronald and Ozzie at the top, but to produce at that level with those guys on base is just crazy good.
Mitch Keller, payoff pitch, and he gets Olson 97 miles per hour.
Olson with a swing and a miss for strike 3. Out number 1.
It's the first strikeout for Olson, though, since early on in that Chicago series.
Keller's been using the other stuff more than that fastball today.
Xfinity game changer feature. Now, Travis d'Arnaud, a couple of doubles and runs driven in today. He has enjoyed playing at PNC Park.
Got a hit in 7 of the 9 games here.
I'm the same way, Laney. And when I scrub my dishes, I mean they gotta be absolutely clean for me.
It's almost like Keller's
It's gotta have that
too, and
kind of sound.
you're looking at that four-seam fastball's been his best pitch all year long, but the way he's pitching today, mixing the cutter, curveball in, some sinkers every now and then, and you get Matt in that situation, not expecting 97. He couldn't catch up.
Now a good pitch. A couple of good pitches here. One to Olson, and now d'Arnaud. He painted the outside corner, 2 away.
Really good sinker away, too. Just hit the brakes, caught that outside corner.
4 strikeouts for the All-Star
right.
Mitch Keller. Mentioned he's 27 years old, was a second-round pick by Pittsburgh back in 2014, right out of high school in Iowa. He was going to play for North Carolina, but then he had the second-round selection, got a bag of cash handed to him, and started to go pro.
Well, Zuna 1 for 2 today with a
Related
single
to
in the
Kansas
3rd.
City pitcher Brad Keller, but he does have a brother John, pitched in the Orioles organization. Ozuna grounding it fair.
That's going to be
And
fair
Marcel
ball.
stopped for a second.
That's going to
because
go
he
for a
thought it was
double.
foul, but
Here comes the
he's
Zuna
still gonna
run.
wind up standing
He's
on
in there.
second
Stand up
base.
double. Just got.
And Derek Shelton, I think,
Uh-oh.
disagrees with the
They got a
call
mound
from Jim
visit
Wolf.
coming.
Right now he's talking with Jeremy Riggs, home plate umpire. Let's have a look at this.
It's a tough call. Obviously, it landed in fair or foul territory after it crossed the base, but
Yeah, the question is, did it go over the base in fair territory?
Are they going to challenge it?
All 4 going to get together here. Well, you saw how surprised Marcel was by it. He stopped.
see, the other question is, too, where did it hit when it first hit the ground? It hit the chalk line. So it started in fair territory. Now did it cross over third base fair, and Jim Wolf had a good look.
Marcel will now return back to home. I believe, did they just say that's
I thought
foul ball?
I thought it hit the outside of the chalk line.
They just changed it to a foul ball, and that's obviously why Brian.
Oh, they're going to change the call to a foul ball.
Yeah, it's not a reviewable play.
See where it hits. See, that hit the chalk line.
That's foul. That's fair
Right,
when it
of
hit.
course, that doesn't
Now the
make
question
it a
is,
fair ball.
yeah, but
Did it go over?
and obviously we aren't going to be able to tell. But Wolfie had a great view.
Yeah,
Who's going to overturn it? Jeremy Riggs overturn it?
I mean, ultimately, the final decision falls on the crew chief, Alan Porter, but he's out at second base, so he's not the one who saw it. But when they have that discussion, he kind of has the final say-so.
Man, I thought that was fair.
They're going to call Ozuna back to home plate.
Well, it would
and
have
they're
been the
gonna
Braves'
call that a
10th
foul.
hit of the night, but instead, Marcell Ozuna will go back to home plate.
I don't agree with that at all.
And there's the change.
There it is.
Another chance for Jim Wolf.
Called
to
a
flex
foul.
those muscles.
He went to the gym today.
Oh, there's no question. He was there at 6
When he
a.m.
hit the ball, it
Protein
bounced on the
shake,
chalk
couple
line
egg whites.
first. The third
Outside.
baseman had perfect look at it as it came down the
Probably put
line.
some kale in his smoothie.
He said originally it came across the base inbounds, but yes, it landed out of
instead of
bounds.
a double, this is going to be a pop-up, and you see Marcel frustrated. Oh, delay took it from Rivas. And that is how the top of the fifth ends. We'll have a case.
I don't know.
Be back
I don't agree with
the
that one,
bottom of
but
the fifth.
we're going to head to the bottom of the fifth with the score 4-3. I think the Braves just got gypped on that one, to be honest. Yeah, Laney, yeah, it didn't make any sense. Like I said, when he first hit the ball came out. It only went a few feet, but it bounced on the chalk line and then up in the air. And the third base ump would have had a perfect eye line shot with that ball. And it certainly, from the broadcast angle that they had it,
Pirates, but they have the
certainly
lead.
looked like
Three-run
it went
homer for
across
Bays
the
in
bag,
first and a solo homer
fair,
for Rivas in
but
the
yet,
fourth.
it landed outside in foul territory after the base. That should have been a fair ball.
Yonny Chirinos, his third start as a Brave. He locates a pitch to the leadoff
First pitch is
hitter,
going to be
John
strike
Palacios.
one. Be nice to see these umps starting to get some things right this season.
Right field.
That's
Deep.
gone.
Gone.
Man.
5 runs tonight for Pittsburgh off the homer.
I think it's time you pull Chirinos.
That split again. Look at the location, though. Middle of the plate, great job going down.
Pirates now lead 5-3.
Good swing.
Come on,
Yonny
Snick.
Chirinos' first 2 start as an Atlanta Brave. He did not give up a single home run, but it has been different here so far tonight in Pittsburgh.
Snick's going to leave him in. Here comes the first pitch.
And Reynolds.
Oh, that's going to be back-to-back jacks. Get him out of there. Back-to-back homers. Get him out of there, Snick. Oh, okay. My apologies again. Sorry for not catching chat a little quicker.
Jumped all over.
Reynolds with a 426-foot solo home run. Bottom of the fifth, that's 2.
All of these home runs have been middle of the plate.
Off the first pitch, both of them. Back-to-back jacks for the Pirates.
Hit corners very well today.
Pirates now lead 6-3.
And the Pirates have made him pay in a big way.
And Snick's going to leave him in there.
5th time this year the Pirates have hit 4+ homers in a game. But home runs have not been their strength. They are near the bottom of Major League Baseball. Coming into tonight, 111.
That's crazy
homers,
that he's
but
going to
now
leave
they
him in
have
there.
15 on the season.
Every run given up has been a home run.
I think Brian
Every
Spencer still
one
would
of
like
them,
to
all
see Yonny
6,
Chirinos, Nick,
have
get
been
through
home
5
runs.
here.
Oh,
That bullpen
sorry.
taxed.
The one home run was a 3-run blast. So I do take that back.
Good job of
But it
bouncing
came off
back
of a home
here
run.
to get McCutchen.
Good split. But everything's in that spot right there, middle of the plate. For Chirinos to be successful, he's got to go sinker to both sides of the plate. He's got to stay out of the middle with it and then use that split down.
Oh,
below the
Strider
zone.
was
But
just
he has missed a
not
lot
himself
over the
yesterday.
middle.
He was pulled out, I believe, in the 3rd inning even.
Sawinski fouls it off. Fans, get your phones ready to scan the Coors Light Check into Chill QR code that we will have coming up shortly. Oh, and 2. Well, Yonny had an up-and-down season in Tampa, and ultimately because of a numbers game, they designated him for assignment. He was out of options, so he can't be sent to the minors without permission. And ultimately his career in Tampa was cut much shorter than he anticipated. The Braves claim him off waivers. Now his 3rd start here tonight, but running into a little bit of trouble against this Pittsburgh offense. Hard hit, but one hot.
That's going to be a hit over to Matt Olson, who's going to step on the bag for out number 2.
Braves fans, take out your phone, scan this QR
Makes
code
you wonder
on your
why-
screen, a chance to win.
Why Snick's letting it go so
Check in to
long?
Chill. Coors Light prizing out the ultimate Braves experience, treating you and a guest to a Coors Light decorated hotel room located in the Battery, and you get tickets to a game. Scan the QR code now. T. Brian
Ball
Hayes
one.
takes a pitch high.
Where'd you go?
What?
We'll be right back, everybody.
Down the line and fair. Hayes is going to turn and head for second before Eddie can scoop it up in front of the left field wall. So a 2-out double for Hayes, and that will extend the inning. Starting to stir down there in the Atlanta bullpen. Rivas solo homer last inning, and he singled in the
Sorry about
first.
that. I'm back. I wonder where my wife went. She told me she was going to the walk-in clinic.
Last
Sure.
time Chirinos
Hurt her
pitched,
wrist
though, Nick, Jeff and I
at work
talked
or
about
something.
how Chirinos and a lot of the folks inside the Tampa organization were surprised when they let him
A little
go.
bit worried about
Kevin
that.
Cash, manager there, said it was one of the most difficult conversations.
Come home, her wrist is all wrapped up
as
now.
a manager, letting Yonny Chirinos know that they were designated him for assignment. He was so well liked in that organization.
So we got Rivera's 2 for 2 today with a single and a solo home run earlier in the
never
game.
like to do that.
He's
It's a
currently
number
1-1
game
count,
and
2 outs, runner on
like
second
he
in the
didn't
bottom of the
perform that
5th
well.
in a game that the Pirates now lead 6-3.
Yeah, the numbers weren't bad in Tampa. But again,
Here comes
he
the
had
set,
injury
wind up,
issues.
pitch.
Now the Braves hoping he can
Strike
find
2.
a home in the 5th slot in the rotation. Had the great start last time out against the Angels, but the Pirates dinging him for 4 home runs so far tonight.
Yonny will be pitching his 83rd pitch on the night.
It stays 1-2 to Rivas.
All right, Laney, I just seen your message about that. Snit takes Strider out after 3, but leaves this guy in. Yeah, I know. She evidently hurt her wrist somehow. When I got up to go get my
84
snacks, I
pitches
noticed
now
she wasn't
for
home.
Yonny. Season high.
She didn't say anything to me about it.
96.
She went to the walk-in clinic. She just got home and it's all wrapped up
2
in
down, 2 balls
a
and
wrap
2
now, and they
strikes.
wanted her to come back tomorrow.
Full count.
I'm sure she
Two.
lifts something heavy, did something, because she's had surgery on that wrist before.
Not getting a lot of chase either. Pirates hitters really locked that zone in.
She's been told, damn it. Got something heavy? Go get one of the youngsters there to come lift it up
Here
for
comes
you.
the payoff. And we'll do it again.
I hate seeing her in pain. I won't sleep well tonight, I'll tell you that.
This is a big out right here.
Actually, yeah. She's had surgery. She's had carpal tunnel in both
See if
wrists and
Yonny
had
can
carpal
provide
tunnel
that
surgery
big third out.
over the years on both wrists. Matter of fact, her right
With
wrist,
Hayes
she's had
still out at
surgery
second
on
base,
2
Hayes
or 3
breaking
times.
For third, swing and a miss.
That's
Yonny
that'll
does
end
get
the inning.
Rivas his 5th strikeout of the night, but the Pirates have
We're going to
a
head to the top of the
6-3 lead.
6th. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right, Dean? She's my little porcelain princess. She breaks and has to be put back together every now and then. But boy, I hate it. Just hate it when she's in pain. I don't like to see my wife or my kids in any discomfort. Which I'm sure that's a way for a lot of people that you don't like to see your loved ones hurting. He had gold stars? Oh, that's cool. Gee, you're so funny. Oh man. All right, so when we come back from commercial here, the Braves, Arcia, Harris, and Acuna Jr. will be up to
Brought to you by
bat.
the Xfinity 10G network. The future starts now. By the All-South Highway Safety Team. Play it safe, slow down. And by Lexus. The Nightfall here in Pittsburgh with the Pirates doubling up Atlanta, even though the Braves have out-hit Pittsburgh by 2. Kevin Pillar's grabbed a bat. We'll tell you about that in a second. Support the Atlanta Braves into the home stretch at MLBshop.com. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, t-shirts, and more. Gear up with your Braves at MLBshop.com. Pillar is batting in place of Eddie Rosario because Ryan Borucki is on. Saw him briefly last night for a third of an inning.
So Pillar stepping in for
relief of Mitch Keller.
Eddie Rosario.
18 games, 2.75 ERA. Last 16 games, only given up 3 earned runs in 19 innings. Slider 54%. Fastball is a little bit firmer than I expected yesterday. Some 95s with it. He's got a sweeper as well.
Everybody's got a sweeper. You've got a sweeper. Brett Michaels has a sweeper.
I did throw a slider. One slider when I pitched.
All right, so here we go. Pillar stepping
That's
in.
right. You did have a couple of those late game
Wait a minute.
appearances.
Just one.
It said Arcia was up to bat.
Pillar fouls it back. Was it at Fenway that you threw?
Yep. 33 pitches. I think it threw 13 strikes.
Did you give up any runs?
No. Ask me if I gave up any hits.
All right, so we'll have Pillar, Arcia, Harris
Any
at
walk?
bat.
Yes.
I was going to say 33 pitches. You got to do something wrong there. Strike on the outside corner.
That's going to be
over.
strike
Who
2.
were you facing?
Pillar with a 233 average, 6 home runs and 18 RBIs on the season with a .704
Just
OPS.
checking.
I got Jim Tomey out though. I jammed him.
Oh, there you go.
He's falling behind in the count 0-2.
Pillar reaches for this.
Pillar, it's going to be a fly ball. Easy can of corn out to right field, out number 1.
Well, the Braves were up 1-0, got down 3-1, then tied it, and now the last 3 runs in this game have been scored by the Pirates.
Here comes
So
the pitch.
Atlanta will try to work from behind again tonight, like they tried to do
Ball
last
1.
night when they fell short in a 7-5 final. And a chain malfunction for Ryan Borucki.
Put it in your pocket.
Yeah, he says, I'll take that to my jeweler tomorrow. Right now, just put it in the back pocket. Think he's got a guy? He's probably got a guy.
I'm sure he does. Did it have any diamonds on it? That's the question.
Looked like there was some ice there. You got a diamond guy in Atlanta, don't you?
No.
You got a diamond girl, your wife.
That's exactly right.
There you go.
There's some really good.
Oh, there's a smash to left center.
That's going to be back. Gone. Orlando Arcia later, baby. Solo home run.
Out of PNC Park tonight. And it's
12th home run of the
6-4.
season, 40th RBI. All right, 426 feet.
Let's go to that sinker, and Orlando has been really good against
Score
lefties
now,
this year. The
6-4.
power's been there. Middle in and hit it to the biggest part of the yard too. 426, barely over that 410 sign in left center field.
Well, the Braves' 2 homers tonight have not been cheapies. Ronalds was just shy of 450. And then that blast by Orlando.
No, but I know that there are some really good jewelers around Major League Baseball, and they'll get that ice fixed.
Amy, get off the internet.
Hit so hard that it gets right
Yes,
by
you
Pinheiro
are.
and out into right center.
No, I'm
Scorched
not.
off the
My
bat of
phone is
Harris.
not on it.
And he has reached for the second time tonight.
Damn it. Oh, no.
What you
It's
wanna see?
bottoming out, everybody.
Give up the 2 runs in the bottom of that inning. Braves go down by 3, and they come back out.
Here we go.
Couple
I
of
think
really
my
hard
wife's on the
balls.
Wi-Fi. Doesn't realize it.
I don't
So
think
Ryan
so.
Borucki is only going to get
Huh?
to face 3
My
batters.
phone's not on. It,
I don't know.
And now he is out of the
Well,
ball game.
it might
with
just
1
be
on,
messing
1
up.
out.
Stayed pretty stable for quite a while, though. Looks like we got a pitcher change going on. Looks like when they come back, if this is right, we'll have Ronald Acuna Jr. at bat. On deck will be Ozzie Albies and Austin Riley in the hole. You guys are funny. Yeah.
Could be the day. And by Delta Airlines. Keep climbing.
Yeah. I had to tell the wife I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Baseball is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. By the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day. And by Delta Airlines. Keep climbing. Beautiful sights here in Pittsburgh on a Tuesday night. Braves trying to come back down 6-4.
Looks like we're going to have Ryan, bro.
First, and now
Rocky.
Colin Holderman is in here.
Oh, sorry about that. It's Colin Holderman.
Look at the bottom there, last 9.
Colin Holderman, he has 40 games this year,
Yeah,
38.1 innings, a 3.29 ERA, 11 walks with 40 strikeouts.
96 to 99 with it. Sweeper cutters at 92. His best pitch has been that sweeper. A lot of swing and miss with it as well.
Last night we saw Derek Shelton use 7 pitchers for the Pirates. Holderman becomes the 3rd pitcher tonight. Inside to Ronald Acuna.
It's going to be 2-0 the count. Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3 tonight with a solo home run in the first.
In 28 of them.
Ronald's home run in the first was just shy of 450 feet.
Against the Pirates.
Oh, and now Acuna's going to be hit with the ball.
Slams the bat down in frustration.
That one hurt. Wanted to get in there. And
Right in the elbow, it looked like. I'll have to see that again if they show it.
Is going to come out and check on Ronald.
Acuna is shooken up.
Secret that
his arm was hit.
We've seen that time and time again.
This might not be good.
Rendition of that. Unfortunately, this one clipped him pretty good at 97 miles an hour.
Right on the elbow.
Wearing that pad, but
and it looked like to me it looked like it got up under the pad and hit him in the elbow itself.
Threw his helmet down.
Acuna heading to the dugout. Not good, everybody.
Frustrating. That pad definitely helps, but it doesn't stop it from doing damage.
Well, the National League MVP frontrunner has just left the game after being hit by a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. And now
That's not good, everybody.
Will come in here to pinch run.
Ronald Acuna has left the game. He's going to get checked out.
Remember, the Braves do not have Sam Hilliard right now. He's still on the IL. You just brought in Kevin Pillar to replace Eddie Rosario in left. So now your outfield is thin. And Forrest Wall
Yeah, it
had
caught.
his debut
It
when
come
he
up
was
and he has
in
that
Milwaukee.
pad on the
Stole two
elbow,
bases in
but
the ninth inning
the way
as
it
the
looked to
bench
me
runner.
is when it came up, it caught
And
just
he comes on
right
here in the
underneath
sixth
that pad and got him right square on the bone. And you could see the whole time he was hurting.
Boy, at first when that hit Ronald, it looked like he was just frustrated and not really injured, and then it looked like as the adrenaline wore off, he realized there was more pain there.
I thought it got him underneath the elbow and the rib.
Chicken and rice
Well,
sounds
the
good,
first glance
Kenneth.
was off that elbow where
I
the
like
pad
rice.
That was 97 right there, though.
I hope so, but if that's what it takes for them to hit homers, I'd rather not have it happen.
Here it is again. Now that's the Arcia homer.
Verlander, nice play. Comes out of the dugout, bare hand.
Here it is.
And you can see Delay setting up
Oh,
inside, but
man.
that just ran way in there.
They just showed it again.
Had a right to slam that bat.
And then he
And that was a 97 mile an hour.
punching out Ozzie Albies. Ozzie thought that he stopped his swing. It was hard to tell from up here.
Could have gone either way.
So 2 away. You still have Harris out at second, Forrest Wall at first, and the batter is Austin Riley. Obviously, as soon as we get an update on Ronald Acuna, we will pass it along to you at home. Doesn't get far enough away from Delay to advance the runners.
Austin Riley, who was 0 for 2 on the day, he was hit by a pitch in the first. 2-0 the count, 2 outs, runners on first and second. So if Riley puts this over the wall, the Braves will take the lead. Foul ball.
Right there. Austin wants that back. 2-0 count. Fastball middle. Just a tick late.
Yeah, see, baby, it's fluctuating up and
Ronald Austin
down
was hit by a
a little
pitch
bit.
back in the first, but his
Clearing
was
up
a
now.
glancing blow.
You sure he wasn't on it?
Out twice to right field.
Huh?
3 balls and a strike. A walk would load
I just
him.
figured it auto joined on when you
To
come
Matt
in
Olson.
the house.
Holderman has not been able to find the zone with that sinker at
Oh,
all.
I'm sorry. When it started going out, it hadn't been doing it up until just at that point. So I thought it might have been your phone auto connected.
That missed. So bases loaded in a 2.
All right, we have bases juiced with Matt Olson coming to the bat.
That's going to prompt a visit. From
Here we
Oscar
go, a
Lee,
mound
the
visit
pitcher
from the
coach.
Pirates now. Come on, Matt. Come on, baby.
The noise this inning started with the RC solo.
Come on, baby. Let's get those chops going, baby.
Singled and a hit by pitch that lifted Ronald from the game, and now the walk to Riley. Let's pause here for a word from Delta.
On behalf of our Atlanta-based crew, go Braves! Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
Here comes Matt Olson stepping into the batter's
National League
box.
Home run leader strolls to the plate.
This is the guy you want.
National League home run leader with 39 home runs on the season. What time do we got?
Situations.
I believe, let's
A
see.
little splash down in the Allegheny. That'd be nice.
That sounds fantastic. A Brave at every base.
Yeah, the Angels is 8:38 p.m. Central,
First pitch is
first
high
pitch
for ball.
time. Matt Olson, 1 for 3 today. Had a single in the third. 267 batting average. 39 home runs, 99 RBIs with a .973 OPS on the season. He's now ahead in the count, 2-0. Top of the sixth, 2 outs with the bases juiced. In a game that Pittsburgh is currently leading 6-4 over the Atlanta Braves.
Outside 3-0.
3-0. Hey, we'll take, well, you know, we'll take a base, we'll take a walk to bring a home run in, or bring a run in, but I'd rather see Olsen hit a granddaddy of them all.
3-0 pitch. And there's a
strike. There was your swing, Matt.
Matt has a couple of grand slams this year. He also had one into the Allegheny here. Pittsburgh last year, the one that Nick talked about earlier.
Let's do it again, baby. That's ball 4. That'll bring a walk in.
And coming in is
the lead has been cut to 1.
RBI
Pirates lead 6-5.
for Matt Olson.
Base is still juiced, and we have.
And he matches.
We got Azuña. Or nope, Travis Darnod up the bat. That is. Oh, they are going to give it. They gave Matt the RBI. That's 100 RBIs for Matt Olson on the season.
Holderman has not been throwing a lot of strikes.
Oh!
Throws a strike there, and Darno clips
clips himself with the foul ball and knocks him right off his feet.
Let's see where that sinker hit off the plate.
Oh, right into the lead foot. Darnod with 2 doubles on the day.
On a bases loaded walk, with all the noise he's done this year with his bat, it was his eye that got him to the century mark.
That was a good at bat too. I just like the fact that he was patient with it, understanding the situation.
Oh, that's it.
Is out, but he's called off by Palacios, and the Braves.
They're going to end the side. We're going to have 3 stranded. We're heading to the middle of the 6th. But we got 1 run closer. We've cut the lead to 1. Looks like when the Pirates come back, we'll have Peggiaro at bat with A. Williams on deck, and Jason DeLay will be batting 3rd in the hole. That's when they return. Oh, I know it. Like, I don't know if the ball got loose on him. I mean, it didn't look to me like the pitcher was trying to be malicious or anything. But it still doesn't negate the fact that he hit him in the elbow, and now he's been, he's out of the game, getting checked out. All right, we are back to the field.
For the first time ever, Forrest Wall, the rookie, will play in the field at the major league level. Before tonight, he had only been a pinch
Kevin
runner.
Pillar moved to right field, and the rookie is missed his name now.
Acuna gets injured.
Wall
on the hit by pitch.
Wall will be playing
Pillar
left
to
field.
right, and now Wall out to left.
Yep,
with
Wall out to left field, and Pillar
And
is
another
moving to
change.
right.
This one in the center of the diamond is
Joe
coming on
Jimenez
here for Atlanta.
will be the pitcher for the Atlanta Braves.
40 innings pitched.
41 games with 40
So they allowed an
innings
earned run
with a
for the first time.
2.70
The last
ERA.
9 appearances we saw
12
twice
walks
in that
with
Chicago
29
series.
or 49. I apologize, 49
Facing the bottom
strikeouts.
3 in the Pittsburgh order. But the outfield for Atlanta looking a lot different now. Pilar, who normally just plays in left, in a platoon with Eddie Rosario, has shifted over to right with Acuna out of the game, and Forrest Wall, first time here at this level.
Home umpire takes another one in the face. That's really good that they have the protection that they got. That's for sure.
1 for 2 tonight.
Down in the dirt ball too. Pajero is 1 for 2 tonight. He had a single in the first. He's got a .244 batting average on the season, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, and a .765 OPS. Evidently, Wall is a rookie for us. This is his first time playing the outfield in the major leagues.
Well, we saw a 7-6 final last night. Right now, 6-5. And Jimenez
2-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be ball 3. Full count.
And this is one
Full
of those
vote.
innings that you have to be able to shut down. Braves scored 2 in the top of the inning to pull it within 1, and we need a quick one to keep that momentum in our favor.
Good pitch.
Strike 3.
Right
Got
on
him
the black on
looking.
the outside corner, and Pajero is down looking.
Could have located that pitch better than this. Little crossfire, catches the outside corner at 96.
Shane says he's got to get 20 more gold stars.
Start.
I know. That's going to be catastrophic for us.
Nick,
Yep.
to what you were saying just now, I had a chance to talk to Sean Murphy the other day, and he goes, I just think we're seeing Joe Jimenez really come into his own. I mean, he has gotten better and better. A 1.16 ERA over his last 20 games he's pitched in, and he mentioned exactly what you said. This is the kind of guy you're going to look to for these innings where you have to limit the damage. You got to keep your team in it, and he's proved to step up in those moments so far. So here we are seeing him tonight in another big moment.
Trying to keep this a 1-run game. And his 1-1 pitch is
Got him.
located on the outside
Strike
corner.
2. Or got it, I should say. Not got him. He didn't get him out yet.
In the 6th
Beautiful
inning,
pitch, though.
He's a guy that can go on the back end of the bullpen, but right now
Oh,
you've got to
let's
shut
get the
these innings
interactor
down.
working for you.
And Joe's been pitching great. He's the guy that can do it.
After Yonny Chirinos went 5, gave up 6, all via the home run. 4 homers
2-2 the
tonight
count.
for Pittsburgh. Just the 3rd time this year that the Braves have surrendered 4 homers in a game. First 2 times actually came on back-to-back nights in Cincinnati on June 23rd and June 24th. 96.
Got
on
him
the
looking
outside
again.
corner.
That's strike 3.
Deja vu all over again. Just
Out
like
number
he got
2.
Pajero, he gets Williams.
If you guys have any issues with the stream,
Just
remember,
putting
just
it
hit that
right
refresh
there.
button, guys and gals.
Again, well located, nothing you can do.
And now the Atlanta kid, Jason DeLay, taking it low and away.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
His 36th start behind the dish this year as the backup catcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That's going to be a... Oh, it got away from Garcia. That's going to be a 2-out single.
Looked like he was fooled right off the bat there.
He hesitated just a bit. It's almost like he wasn't sure if it was going to stay up in the air or hit the ground, and just under the glove.
That's going to be an error. I don't see how they don't call that an error.
So 1 on with 2 outs, and Palacios now.
He was in here earlier and said he was real sleepy.
Sky to Kevin Pillar.
That's going to be a sky or out to Kevin Pillar underneath it. Gets it for out number 3.
And ends the 6th inning.
So we're going to head to the top of the 7th with the Pirates leading 6-5 over the Atlanta Braves. No, Mav. Where is my buddy? Is he sleeping? Is he dreaming of his sheep? I about die with that one. I'll never let him live down. He was doing that late game for the Angels, and he told everybody he was looking forward to going to bed and enjoying himself. And just the look on his face, just the look when he realized what he said, it was priceless. So everybody on Discord, you know, when he tells him that he's out for the night, you know, they're always telling him, "Oh, have fun enjoying yourself."
All right, and here at PNC Park, it's the Pirates by 1 as we go to the 7th. And Andre Jackson will become the 4th Pirate pitcher here tonight.
See the numbers on the year. 5.66 ERA, only 3 walks at 20 2/3. He had his Pirates debut on Sunday. Threw 3 scoreless innings, didn't allow a hit, punch out 3. Threw 32 pitches in that outing. Changeup, 4-seamer, and slider. Fastball's in that 95 range. Shocker, just like everybody else.
Well, they have a lot of that out of the bullpen. He's a former Dodger. The Dodgers, though, let him go. They designated him for assignment on June 20th.
So we got Ozuna 1 for 3 on the night. He'll have the lead off here in the 7th.
Ozuna and misses outside.
Want to know the count?
Over 3 seasons, he only made a few appearances at the major league level. Most of his time was in the minors between Double and Triple A. But now back in the bigs here in a Pittsburgh uniform.
Oh. Swing and a miss.
1-2 to Marcelo
1-2 the count.
who is 1 for 3 tonight. He had that interesting play last time he was up where he doubled down the left field line on a ball that landed near the chalk, but then the umpires got together and ultimately ruled it foul, so the double was nullified and he popped out to the catcher. And here he chases that slider.
Chases it swinging for strike 3, out number 1.
Stay tuned for the stretch presented
Again,
by
if you guys
Synovus.
start having any issue with the stream, just be sure to refresh your browsers. I do apologize about any of the problems that you might have. Again, like I said earlier in the broadcast, Thursday I have an appointment for them to come check all the equipment. Make sure it ain't possibly get hit by lightning or some other issue, because for what they've looked around, they can't find a problem on their end, so they say fixed. Just not sure.
Slider with that location. That's
0-2 the count to Kevin Pillar, who's 0 for 1 with a fly out in the 6th.
Good break to it. Only throwing it 15% of the time.
No
so far
Zuna,
this
that's
year,
right.
Today looks pretty good.
He's just trying to crush every one of them.
2 strikes here to Kevin.
You know, that's
Pillar.
exactly what Matt Olson was doing earlier in the season up until, up until they did the lineup changeup.
Kevin Pillar now playing out in right field, as we told you, for just the 2nd time this year. With Ronald Acuna leaving the game last inning after being hit by a pitch near the elbow.
Yeah, you know what? That's not really good news that we haven't heard any news. I would think that's more indication that there are problems that they're getting dug into right now. Because if he went back and it was just, maybe a deep bruise or something, you would think they would have had something for us by now.
Big breaker.
Did not go. So 3 balls and 2 strikes here in a 6-5 game in the top of the 7th.
Hit the damn ball.
Orlando on deck. Here's the payoff from Jackson. Fouled in to the Pittsburgh dugout.
Okay, well, he hit the ball. We didn't clarify where we wanted the ball hit, I guess. Again, everybody, I do apologize about the up and down with the internet.
Swing and a miss. So he got Ozuna, now he gets Pillar, and there are 2 away.
That's out number 2.
Let's take a look at our racetrack fueling up feature. Orlando 2 for 3, a homer tonight. Now look at this season compared to previously in his career. The numbers just so much better.
And he's so much more comfortable just playing every day. He's taking advantage of that playing time and put up some really good offensive numbers.
And that homer he hit back in the 6th inning, his first as a 29-year-old, turning Friday 4 days ago on August 4th.
He's getting old.
I remember 29.
Orlando Arcia, 2 for 3 on the night. He had a single and a solo home run earlier in the game.
On the outside corner. And
Yeah,
Arcia
I'm sorry.
Behind here, 0-2.
Sorry, guys.
He's quietly hit it.
No, it's mine. It looks like it's finally back up into the
Right
green,
now, an unproven
but I do
reliever,
apologize.
Jackson pitching really well here in the 7th. Arcia knocks it on a high.
Oh, that's going to be out number 3. So
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. We're heading in the middle of the 7th. Yeah, babe. Now it's really out of whack. Yeah, they got to fix the issue. They have got to fix this issue. Sorry about that. I was talking to my wife about it. Yeah, they definitely gotta get it figured out of what's going on. We need to get this corrected. Because there's a whole lot of baseball left and a whole lot of football just starting. They have got to get this issue corrected. So when they come back, we'll have Brian Reynolds at bat. Andrew McCutcheon will be on deck, and in the hole will be Jack Sawinski. Jack Sawinski. Those will be your batters coming up for the Pirates as soon as they return.
Nick Green, Kelly Krill with you. 6-5
No.
Pittsburgh.
No, I haven't seen any either, Kenneth.
They're clinging to a one-run lead right now as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Sage pitching decisions. Nick, what do you have?
The big outing from Joe Jimenez.
Matthew,
First hitter,
it's
he
because
faced
my
Joe, docks the
internet's
outside corner
bottoming.
for strikeout number 1.
So what
He goes
happens
back
is
to that same spot against Williams. Fastball to the
in a
glove
buffer
side, really good, and ends
or
up
you'll lose a
getting
connection
blocked
to
here
it. You
for
just
a
got to
fly
refresh
out.
your browsers.
Nice inning for Joe. 14
I'm
pitches,
going to keep it up.
8 strikes.
I don't plan on killing it tonight, so
And now Brad Hand,
we'll just have to ride the waves
from
out.
a couple innings since joining the Braves recently, will come on here to face 2, 3, 4 in the Pittsburgh order.
So we got Hand now pitching.
First pitch, I say he did not go. 1-0 to Reynolds.
Yeah, it's streaming now.
Brad Hand just traded from the Rockies on July 30th.
You've been throwing the ball well over there too. You just never know what you're going to get when guys.
If you can't hear it or you don't see it yet, there, Matthew, just refresh your browser a few times.
Appearances. Brad's done a nice job in his 2 appearances here.
But it's fluctuating up and down, so
Sinker away, 2 balls and a strike. Reynolds has one of the 4 home runs tonight for Pittsburgh. He and Palacios went back-to-back in the 5th inning.
Reynolds' 5th home run in his career against the Braves in 23 games.
And for whatever reason, he has liked to face Atlanta. He's also been on a hot streak here over the last 12 games. But Hand deals a strike to him to make it 3-2.
It was a wild one this winter too with him. They requested that trade back in December, and then they ended up signing him to that 8-year, $107 million deal in April, largest in franchise history.
Grounded Orlando.
grounded to Orlando Arcia over to Matt Olson for out number 1.
$1 million man Brian Reynolds.
Guys, you were talking about Brad
Again.
Hand coming over here, and he mentioned what an easy transition it's been for the most part. I mean, he is one of the only, if the only maybe, that's now pitched for all 5 NL East teams. But he goes, obviously I knew a lot of guys over here, been really good friends with Kirby Yates for some time, and said he kind of saw the trade coming, he just didn't know where. And when it was Atlanta, he said his wife extremely happy, Morgan from Savannah. So you've got the in-laws rooting him on, and now of course we can as well. But to your point, Nick mentioned Colorado, just a tough place to pitch. He goes, I didn't have all the best this season, all the best luck out there, so kind of looking forward to coming over here and getting a fresh start, he said.
But as is usually the case, and Nick, we've talked about it, he pitched much better away from Coors Field. And I think the Braves were really looking at those numbers when they brought him in.
You have to. You have to look at how balls move outside of Coors. The breaking ball doesn't move quite as much. That one right there is a pretty good pitch, and that's what he's been known for too. That slider, if you feel like it's in a good spot breaking like it should be breaking, and he still has velo at 92 to 94, you feel like he could be a big asset. That's what he's shown so far.
And the 2-1 pitch here. Hit hard at Riley with another great play. A couple of
Riley over to Olson, long throw for out number 2.
Austin Riley.
I realize it's really bad for you guys, but
beautiful job. Deep.
what a beautiful catch by Austin Riley.
The one hopper to Matt Olson. Riley just keeps getting better and better every year too at third base.
He robbed Peguero earlier in the 4th inning, and now McCutcheon here in the 7th. And Sawinski swings and misses at the sweeper.
Those plays that Austin just made are the most fun of any plays, the reaction play. Get to show the athleticism a little bit.
Gene, stars in my eyes.
You've got a Ronald Acuna update.
Yeah, per the Braves PR.
Here's the first
they said
update.
that, after being hit by a pitch on his left elbow, that X-rays are negative. So,
Oh,
very good news for Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yes,
good news,
collective
at least
exhale
for the most part.
victory.
X-rays, everybody, are negative. X-rays are
Again, when you
negative.
saw it and how
For
he
Ronald
reacted,
Acuna
you
Jr.
didn't
being
think
hit
it
in
was
the
an
elbow.
issue, and then about 5 seconds later, he started to show some pain. Athletic trainer George Poulos came out, and ultimately he left. Brad Hand 1-2 pitch, and he gets
That's
him on
it,
the
strike
slipper.
three.
It's
That's
a
going to be the
1-2
end of the
bottom
inning.
seventh.
We're going to head to the top of the eighth. Remember, get all your votes in, because at the conclusion of the eighth, I'll be taking down the chat poll. Oh no! It's showing an ad of women in underwear. It ain't supposed to be showing an ad. I'll kick this over to studio mode, and I need to go look at this. All right, so when we head back, we'll have Harris the second batting. Wall will be hitting his first at bat, and Ozzie Albies.
Braves trying to put a halt here to a little 3-game skid in August. And Michael Harris will try to start a rally here in the 8th inning. He's got 2 hits tonight, both of them singles. And he had 2 hits last night as well.
All right, so here we go with the pitch.
Andre Jackson was
outside
impressive
for
in
ball
the
number
7th
1.
inning, striking out 2, working a 1-2-3 frame. So they're going to give him another shot here in the 8th.
He was, and that location was really good with the slider.
Michael Harris 2 for 3 tonight. He has 2 singles on the afternoon.
Harris left center.
Harris left center. It's out to the track, and it's caught. Out number 1. Sawinski had a long run to get there, but he came over from center field to catch it.
Well hit ball by Michael. Sawinski had to run a long way.
And now we will see the first major league at bat for Forrest Wall. 27-year-old from the Orlando area. Minor leagues, 9 seasons with 4 different organizations, 813 minor league games. And now a chance to stand in here at the major league level.
Oh, I know, right?
Attack is a swing and a miss.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Nothing beats going to Goose's stream a few streams back to give him a thumbs up and give him a shout out in his channel.
A strike at the knees, and it's quickly 0-2.
Every time I go to his stream, it plays an ad
Hit
first.
258.
The ad they were playing was about women and pooping. So I don't know if you could tell on the stream, but I think I turned a little red. I blushed a little bit too. You know, because women and pooping is kind of that mythological thing, you know, like Bigfoot and stuff, you know.
When you look at guys making
You think it happens, but you really don't know.
Because they are a little excited. We saw the first pitch was a little bit up Probably didn't want that.
It's one of those mythical legends, you know?
3 straight fastballs.
It's like women don't poop. They have little magical fairies that come down.
But that right there might get that heart rate down a little bit.
So I got a little embarrassed. It literally showed women sitting on the crapper taking a poop. Boy, this kid is screaming.
Jackson with a 1-2. And Wall gets rung up.
Oh, Wall gets.
Questionable call, but a strikeout for Jackson, his 3rd through 5 batters.
Tell you what, that was a good pitch.
This umpire's had some bad.
Close to where he wanted it, but
bad calls tonight.
Paint up and away.
Braves down to their final 4 outs here. Ozzie is 1 for 4 tonight, 2 for 9 in the series. That pitch was
again, what a questionable. Look at the interactive on that one. This ump is garbage. Yeah, he might have some gambling debts he's got to take care of.
And Ozzie fouls it away, 0-2.
I shouldn't say those kinds of things.
Powered by Google Cloud. Top 4 hitters.
Mr. Umpire, I'm sorry. Well, no, really I'm not, but
look at all those guys, they're able to go.
I do apologize.
Any part of the field. That's 1 through 4 in baseball.
4 of the top 8 home run hitters in the National League. Ozzie will chase that down for the catcher delay. 1-2. But how about those 3 guys all tied at 26 after Acuna hit a solo homer back in the 1st? And then Matt Olson with 39 of them. Up and in.
What? There, I gotta.
.97 coming in there to make it 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs.
Yeah, I think so, Gene. You need some glasses or something.
He does go change up at 88.
It's so hard to cover fastball at the top, especially when he's able to run it inside a little bit, and then he's going to try to go change up away now.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's why I said I really wasn't. It's like, I'm sorry, man, but I'm really not. He just made such horrible calls tonight.
Down the right field line.
There you go, Ozzie!
But it's foul.
Oh,
just
foul! Oh, just foul!
He gave it a ride.
Tell you what, he amazes me, being able to get to that ball in high velocity.
Ozzie checking to make sure his bat ain't broke.
Can we just get some wind to push it back over?
There is a little breeze from right to left, but not nearly enough on that hit. And another 2-2 from Jackson. And again, it's foul.
Foul ball, so we'll do it again.
Pressing the tower over for EY, the first base coach. Andre Jackson out of the pen, trying to retire 6 straight Braves.
Ah, lady, you can't live with us and you can't kill us.
Ozzie swings and misses, and it remains a 1-run game as we go to the bottom of the 8th.
Gene, can we visit? So we're heading to the bottom of the 8th with the lead still 6-5. Pirates over the Atlanta Braves. Remember, get your final votes in on the chat vote. And be sure to head on over to the community page and get your votes in there. I realized that I wasn't able to stream yesterday's game, but if from tonight, well, we're currently at 100% votes for Atlanta Braves, so Atlanta Braves have to pull it out tonight. And if they do, we're gonna say it's good. And we'll continue streaming the games for the remainder of this series, and maybe we'll get that Golden Broom celebration. I do know that they need to fix the issue. I haven't made the definitive decision yet, everyone, whether I'll be streaming tomorrow's game or not. Especially with seeing how much issue I'm having towards the end of this game. I do have a scheduled appointment Thursday for them to come check out the equipment. So I guess I'll have to make that decision here sometime tonight. If I'm going to stream, there'll be something posted up.
Baseball is brought to you by Visit Mississippi. Wanderers welcome. By Synovus, #1 in consumer banking satisfaction Southeast. And by Yellowwood. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it.
It's just not wanted to stay in the green at all for quite a while now.
On to the bottom of the 8th here in Pittsburgh. 6-5, the Pirates trying to win the first 2 games of this series. And Kirby Yates is on here for Atlanta to face Hayes, Rivas, and Peguero.
Been used a lot. 43rd appearance. Has 54 strikeouts and 42 innings pitched. We saw him on Sunday against the Cubs through an inning. Did walk 2. His last 4 appearances, though, hasn't allowed a hit or run in 3 2/3.
Before his first pitch to Hayes, let's pause for a word from Truist.
I never realized how important it will be to have you to reach the goal.
If I can make your business 1% better, I did something.
Brian Hayes has had a great night. The 3-run homer back in the first, and then he also doubled in the 5th. See if Yates can have better luck against him here in the 8th inning. There's a strike. Brian Hayes, the son of Charlie Hayes, who was a major leaguer for 8 different clubs spanning 13 seasons. And his son, Key Brian, fouls it out of play.
You know, I wonder if he's ever going to be the offensive threat that he could possibly be. Not a big guy, doesn't have a ton of power, but he does an OPS real well. He plays a tremendous third base, though. Obviously, you're going to value that, but just want to see what he becomes as a hitter.
All right.
Only 6 homers 2 years
Hayes,
ago.
2 for 3 on the day. He had that 3-run home run blast in the first inning and a double on the day.
Kirby Yates deals him a 1-2 pitch. And he misses down and in on the splitter.
All right, bud. You go ahead and head on to bed and enjoy yourself.
Staying alive, fouling it off.
Catch you on the next one.
Play it in. Like to see Kirby go down and away with that fastball. It's been pretty good recently, too. Velocity's been pretty good. Life on it's been good. See if you can locate one.
And a violation.
Pitch clock violation on Kirby Yates.
Didn't get into his motion before the clock expired, and it's 3-2.
Boy, that was a big one, too. 2-2 becomes 3-2 without even throwing a pitch. Just didn't get it off in time.
And then he misses inside.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk as Pittsburgh searches for insurance here in the 8th inning.
And I think that right there.
So Pittsburgh with a runner on first, still no outs.
So much. Yes,
bottom of the
really
8th, leading 6-5 over the Atlanta Braves. Oh boy, come on! Let's go Braves! Let's go!
After the walk to Hayes, now Rivas. There is the 4-seamer, Nick, at 95 miles an hour.
Good life, and he's got some good downhill action on it too.
Are you talking to me? Ha whatever, buddy. I didn't say anything. I just said good night. Have fun.
Braves trying to keep this
See you on the next one.
In the ninth inning, they'll have Riley, Olson, and d'Arnaud coming to the plate. So you like that. Not that there's a bad part of the order to have coming up. But these games in this little losing streak have all been the same. Braves, well, I say the same, kind of the same story. Braves losing to the Cubs 8-6, then 6-4. Yesterday 7-6, and then right now 6-5. Similar stories. The Yates is 0-2. Grounder, foul. Just foul.
They got lucky with that one.
That was close.
At full extension.
Wow. Just foul.
Mike Malinsky, umpire down there, was right on top of it. Kirby with another 0-2 pitch here.
Here comes the windup. Here's the pitch.
And Rivas
Foul
this
ball.
time fouls it well out of play on the third base side.
This is going to be interesting. Bednar is warming up in the bullpen. He pitched 2 games in Milwaukee back-to-back, warmed up the next day, and then pitched yesterday.
Just up high.
1-2 the count.
Well, hopefully the Braves will be able to get to Bednar. As I said, you like the chances with Riley and Olson and d'Arnaud coming up in the top of the ninth. But right now the focus is Kirby Yates, just trying to keep this within 1 run.
Good pitch.
Good pitch indeed. Rivas knew it. He just went straight to the dugout, and there's 1 away.
Good job with that fastball and that at bat. Quite a few good ones. Looking split, gets fastball, and cannot pull the trigger.
And now Peguero 1 for 3. He struck out looking his last time out. Talked about all the change for this Pirates team this year. Peguero is one of
we're going to have 0-1 the count. 1 out. Runner on first.
Roster back in April. That's how much turnover this team has had. But they've won 10 of their last 17. Trying to make it 11 of 18 tonight. Runner goes for second. Tries to bunt.
Tries to bunt. Yates is going to have him throwing him out. Out number 2.
Away. It does move Hayes into scoring position.
That was weird.
That was. I think if you're the Braves and Kirby Yates, you'll take that, won't you?
Yep.
Let's pause here for a message from Zaxby. So Alika Williams now with 2 away.
Here comes the pitch. Down to dirty.
He's outside 1.
Ball number 1.
Another one of the new guys, just his 11th game with Pittsburgh. So it's being called up from AAA Indianapolis.
Big swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Sorry everybody about the internet dropping out. Remember, you just need to refresh your browser a few times. Yeah, apologies, D.
Fastball again, and it's 1-2.
Looking for that split again. Good fastball away. These guys know Kirby's got a good one. Gets that swing and miss with it.
Comes a pitch.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So that's out number 3. We're heading to the top of the ninth. The Braves have 3 outs to take the lead or at least tie it. Thank you for everybody that participated in tonight's chat vote. We're going to go ahead and take that down. We had 13 votes, and all 13 votes were for the Atlanta Braves, 100%. As we can see, YouTube's not pushing the channel again for whatever reason. We've had about 100 views tonight, but hey, that's 100 more than we had when we started. Plus, all you good people have been here through the thick and thin of it and helped out, so thank you so much. Gene, I think you spend more time in the corner than you do out. Oh, you guys. All right, so we'll have Austin Riley, Matt Olson, and Travis Darnod batting.
It will be Austin Riley leading things off in the ninth for Atlanta against David Bednar, who got his 23rd save of the season last night. He has been sensational for the Pirates, and he and Pittsburgh clinging to a 1-run lead here in the ninth.
Yeah, he's had a monster season. 3-pitch guy, fastball, curveball, split. 57% fastballs. The interesting thing today, where's that stuff going to be? He's essentially pitched 4 days in a row. Warmed up the middle game with the last 3 of the last 4. And
all right, here we go.
We'll see what he has today.
Riley hit by a pitch. He's walked. He's flown out twice. Bednar's first pitch is hit in the air to right.
Riley's got it out to shallow right.
A couple of steps.
Underneath it, Easy Can of Corn, out number 1.
David Bednar, his ERA is the 3rd lowest among National League relievers, behind only Josh Hader of San Diego and Milwaukee's Devin Williams. But now he has to deal with Matt Olson.
Come on, Matty, get that 40th.
First pitch to the cleanup hitter. Swung on and missed.
Got him chasing on the first one.
Got his 100th RBI last time up. Tying for the fastest ever in a season to reach it in an Atlanta uniform, 111
Yes, you
games.
are. I see that you can handle yourself.
His streak to 11 straight games with an RBI, and that is a new Braves record. 10 was the previous record. So a little history tonight, and we'll see if he can make some noise here in the 9th inning. Popped out of play.
Foul ball. 1-2 the count. Matt Olson, who is 1 for 3 on the night, had a single.
And to put his
walk,
streak of 11 straight
run,
games with an
and
RBI in perspective, no major league
tonight.
player has done that since 2011. Carlos Gonzalez with Colorado. But Matt's down here, a ball and 2 strikes. Takes it high.
2-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. Down and dirty. 3-2 the count.
It's a great take. Hard split. Off the plate.
Come on, Matty.
Bednar's been up with that fastball. See if he can make a mistake a little bit lower in the zone.
Come on, Matty.
One away and a 3-ball 2-strike pitch to Olson. And it's high and outside. He walked it. Tying
That's
run
going to be
is
ball
on
4,
board.
so that's going to be a walk. Go ahead, run. Now head to the plate.
And the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, who has a pair of doubles and 2 runs driven in tonight, is next.
Travis d'Arnaud 2 for 4 tonight. 2 doubles and 2 RBI.
Time on Friday. How about a little gift to himself here? High, 1-0. Line drive off the
Line drive! That's fair ball!
Matt's going to head for third. Travis for second. It's a 3-double night for Travis d'Arnaud, and Atlanta is in business in the ninth.
Very nice, Travis d'Arnaud with 3 doubles on the night.
Mistake slider. And Travis has been so good on those breaking balls today. Gets another one here, catches out front. Hits it hard. See a little hook down that left line,
Beautiful.
just off the tip of Hayes' glove.
And they will lift d'Arnaud in lieu of a pinch runner here as Lopez, for the first time in a Braves uniform, steps onto the diamond after being traded from Kansas City.
Let's do it. Come on.
Marcell Ozuna with the infield in. And
Come on, Ozuna. Oh, just about hit.
If you wanted some Tuesday night drama, you have come to the right place.
Let's get them chops going, baby.
Bednar deals. Ozuna grounds it, and now they've got Olson in a pickle. And they will tag him out.
Olson tagged out.
The runners will be at the corners. Boy, a tough spot there as that was grounded right at the third baseman.
Ozuna.
Nothing Matt can do right there. You want to try to get Marcell to get to second base, but they just couldn't get it done. Still have a chance here. Kevin Pillar. Give me
Come on,
something
Pillar.
big.
Lopez at third, the tying run. Ozuna at first, the potential go-ahead run. Pillar waits. Bednar deals. This one to left, and it drops.
It drops in. That's going to score. Game is tied.
Pittsburgh.
The game is tied. 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
Major League Baseball.
He didn't hit it hard, but put a good swing on it. Does not get many opportunities against right-handed pitching either.
My apologies
Fastball
about the screen.
in
I
on
just
plate,
seen your
kept
message.
the hands inside.
I've been engrossed in them. What's
Ball
going
game,
on?
Big hit.
And now Arcia swinging through a curveball. Six to 6. The Braves with new life in the ninth.
Come on, Arcia.
And Orlando fouls it away. It's 0-2. But Bednar proving human after getting his 23rd save yesterday. That terrific 1.54 ERA coming into tonight. But he has surrendered the tying run.
There you go. Sorry about that, everybody. You're welcome.
Two balls, two strikes.
2-2 the count. 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
Raisel Iglesias getting ready.
There's a massive hole, too, between Peguero at second, Rivas at first.
We've seen Orlando shoot a lot of balls through the right side this year.
Come on, Arcia.
2-2 pitch. He does shoot it to right, but it's well fouled. Marcell Ozuna representing the possible go-ahead run at second base.
All right, here we go. Here's the windup in the pitch.
Orlando
got it through. That's a base hit. The Braves are going to take the lead. Here they come. They're going to credit 2, go for 2. Save! Pilar! That's a 2 RBI double for Orlando Arcia. The Braves now lead 8-6.
A homer earlier, and now a huge 2 RBI single to put the Braves in the driver's seat.
Caught that curveball out front, mistake middle, and Orlando was able to hit it down that left field line. Not hit hard, but was able to hit that wall. Pilar, great job from first base, running all the way. Beautiful comeback.
Pilar goes to slide. He gets into that.
Who, as we
It must be that mound dry.
So good for this Pittsburgh
That mound dry
team.
shit they use on the dirt.
Here in the top of the ninth.
It looked like he kind of face planted a little bit there.
Put an end to this little 3-game losing streak.
So we have 2 outs, runner on second, top of the ninth, and we now have the lead 8-6.
How clutch has Orlando Arcia been this season?
It's been so good. So good. Intentional walk to Michael.
Oh, they are going to intentionally walk
Get your first hit here.
Harris.
An RBI as well.
So now we have runners on first and second.
His first major league at bat last inning. He struck out looking.
Top of the batting order, we got Forrest Wall, who's in for Ronald Acuna Jr., who went out earlier in the game
In
due
which
to
the Braves
injury.
saw their star Ronald Acuna leave after being hit by a pitch in the elbow. Thankfully, those x-rays negative. This man replaced him. And he takes an 0-1 for a strike, 0-2.
See, that's baseball for you. You'd never know.
Forrest Wall fights
Foul
it
ball.
off.
Forrest
And an
Wall,
at-bat by
0 for
Pilar.
1 on the day. Struck
good.
out in the 8th. Run, Forrest,
Darno, the double, Pilar,
run.
great at bat, and then RC obviously with the big 2 RBI double. And now Wall trying to
Here comes the
add to things.
pitch.
Just missed 1-2.
Two outs, runners on first and second. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Down in
Count
the
evens
dirt,
up.
2-2.
Well, you saw Iglesias warming up for Atlanta. He will be facing 9-1-2 in the Pittsburgh order in the home half of the ninth.
All right, so here's the windup and the pitch.
There's a
Got
strike
him
at the
looking.
knees, and that will send us to the bottom of the ninth. But the Braves enter this
Braves
inning
got
down
the
1.
lead,
They now lead
8-2.
by 2, and they will try to even the series when we return. Pilar tied it at 6. And then Orlando Arcia with a 2 RBI double.
Beautiful. So we are 3 outs away from tying this series at 1. Oh, damn thing.
So here comes Iglesias to go for the save. Atlanta with 3 runs at the top of the 9th. And now they'll look to win game 2 of the series. Iglesias 20 for 22 in save opportunities this season.
Iglesias will be trying to finish this out for the Atlanta Braves.
Punched out 9. Everything's been working.
So the Braves 3 outs away from tying the series.
See if we can have a quick one here.
Braves were down to their final out, and then Pilar and Arcia delivered hits that put them on top. Pirates will start off with a pinch hitter here. Instead of delay, they're going to bring in Indy Rodriguez.
We got Sean Murphy in catching for the night.
For Atlanta. Working through the PitchCom device with Iglesias.
I feel like we've had a lot of PitchCom issues recently.
Boy, the Braves are kind of going deep, aren't they?
I think it's been a common thing.
Indy Rodriguez in the game yesterday had a double and 4 trips to the plate. He also walked. First pitch he sees here is down and in from Iglesias.
He turned around that Strider fastball, his first at bat yesterday.
Braves trying to win for the 3rd time this year when trailing after 8 innings. But work to be done. 2-1.
Come on, Iglesias. Let's do this, baby. Come on.
2-2.
I love the fact Iggy's not afraid to throw that changeup at any count.
And he's facing a young rookie, 23-year-old catcher.
All right, here we go. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 1.
Rodriguez swings through it. 1 away.
That might have been his best one of the at-bat, too. Good arm action, depth on it, perfect location.
I'm lost.
Top of the order, Palacio.
I'll paint him. All right, here we go. Here comes first pitch.
First pitch, fouled away.
Foul ball out of play.
The Braves had beaten Pittsburgh in 8 straight games until last night, when the Pirates won 7-6. Now the Braves looking to get the win in game 2. And it's 0-2 to Josh Palacios.
All right, so 0-2 the count. 1 out.
Ozzie
That's going to be a chopper over to Ozzie, over to Matt Olson. Steps on the bag. Out number 2. The Braves are now 1 out away from taking the series. Tying the series 1-0.
Final hope for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. And he keeps the ball game.
Oh, that's going to be a base hit out to right field. Come on.
McCutchen an opportunity.
So the tying run now comes to the plate.
Hutchins had a lot of success against Iggy. 6 for 15.
All right, here comes the pitch. Ball 1.
Iglesias misses inside 1-0 to the veteran designated hitter. This year 10 homers, 30 driven in. Inside
Ball 2.
2-0. Baseball is not for the faint of heart, especially in these moments.
Come on, Iglesias. Come on.
2-1.
2-1.
Easy?
No.
Okay, here we go. 2-1 the count. 2 outs. Runner out first.
Goes.
That's going to be ball 3.
Murphy will pay him no attention.
Come on.
3 balls and a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
3-1 changeup.
Got a 3-2 count.
And it's 3-2.
Everything has been inside of this at bat.
Raisel Iglesias trying to close the door on the Pirates.
Trying to close the door. Here we go.
But he
Ball
walks
4.
McCutchen.
Damn it.
And the tying run is down at first base.
I think that was the right pitch, too, if he could have gotten it over the plate. I think McCutchen was looking there at all, but he still had first base open. The veteran hitter. Sawinski's 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts today.
Couple of deep breaths as he digs in to face Iglesias. Ooh, strike called at the bottom of the zone.
Jack Sawinski. 0-1.
Just off the edge. Braves getting 3 in the top of the 9th to take a 2-run lead.
Meditate.
But now the Pirates with 2 on.
Come on, let's get them. Let's think about it.
And a 2-1 count to the cleanup hitter.
Come on. Come on, Iglesias. Get us out of this one.
Iglesias fires home, and it's 2-2.
That's 2-2.
And once again, the Pirates down to their final strike.
Give me that one good changeup down and away.
Oh, come on. 2-2 the count.
Braves
2
trying to
outs.
put it
Runners
in
on
this
first and second.
3-game
Bottom of
skid.
the 9th. The Pirates currently behind 2 runs.
Boy, touch outside. And another 3-ball, 2-strike count.
Now the problem is you have guys in motion. 3-2, 2 outs. McCutchen will be in motion at first.
All right, so here we go. Come on, Iglesias.
Payoff pitch. Grounder right.
Grounder over to Iglesias. To Matt Olson. Steps on the bag. Out number 3. The Braves have won the game 8-6.
Gets the save,
and they have tied the series at 1.
What a great job by this offense of never giving up. Chirinos got hurt by the.
That is your final score, 8-6.
The bullpen did a nice job, and that offense just continues to roll, continues to hit. That's 6 straight games with double-digit hits. You get a big one today.
Braves were down to their final out until that man Kevin Pillar tied it with an RBI.
So everybody, with that said, thank you to all those that come and join me tonight. I realize the stream it wasn't one of the better ones by far, with the ups and the downs in the bandwidth. But again, I have.
Hope you can join us again tomorrow. Thanks for joining.
Again, I have an appointment Thursday for them to come check the equipment out, and hopefully we get the issues corrected here real soon. Most likely, I will not be streaming game 3. We'll have to see how that goes. If I do decide it, it will get posted tonight. If it's not posted by at least noon tomorrow, then I won't be streaming. So I'm going to hold off making that decision and see if maybe the internet clears up itself a little bit better for tomorrow or whatnot. So with that said, thank you everybody for all the likes, the subscribes, and most of all the support from everyone that stopped in that was new to everyone that comes and hangs out every time we stream. Thank you so much to everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your night, everybody.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Again, everybody, this is KGB from the C-Sports Network, home to your streaming outlaws, saying thank you to everybody that stopped by tonight, and I will see you on the next stream. Enjoy your night, everybody.